begin. This is Cupid's bloody roses on the floor. This is Cupid. We don't feel, we want more. Say my name like a sin, like the chaos begins. This is Cupid's class. Lawrence lethal in this game. Hearts in the crossfire. We also thought we done. Hearts in the crossfire.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after some technical difficulties, everything has been resolved, everything has been reset, and it's same band, same picks, except for everything after...
No,
Okay.
no. It's a complete redraft because of the swap out of a player.
Oh,
So if a substitution happens, it's a complete redraft from start.
oh boy, lovely. Okay. So I see Baby Will Bandits going for the Hilda and Freya ban. Renab with the bans. What did they ban?
Grok and Alice. So once again, Hilda, Freya, Grok and Alice.
Alright, good luck. in that
So
one.
the lobby bans was exactly the same. It's just we might see different picks, different bands coming in to the actual banning phase.
Alright, well, let's see what is going to happen.
My name.
Woo. Mahaba with the first ban for Baby Oil Bandits. I mean, you know, don't you just hate it when everything crashes out and there's such delay? I mean, we tested and everything was good, but in any case, nonetheless, Glue being the first ban coming in from Baby Oil Bandits.
So I would assume that we will see basically the same bands, except for the final ban might be different because they did double ban the Freya. So this actually gives them the opportunity to retake that ban.
Well, let's see how it's going to play out. Raijin with the response coming in for the side of Baby Oil Bandits.
Butterflies.
Ooh, once again. So
Lanterns light.
the final ban, I expect, might be the Lumort. It's either going to be Lumort or they are going to take out maybe the Yuzong. One of the two has to go. It all depends on which is the easier same jab. And it's the only thing that's going to be different is going to be this next pick. Maybe picking up the mage is the only option you have here. Prioring the Eve would be good. Prioring the Faza. I just hope Merlin doesn't pick up the Kadita.
You don't like that Kadita pick, do you?
No, I don't like Merlin's Kadita pick because it's not in the Kadita's not bad. It's just not. He doesn't play it in the correct circumstances. A carry. I don't like the carry. Like, carry is a good hero, don't get me wrong, but against the Balric, she's going to get hurt if she doesn't position well. So hopefully Pride can get his positioning on point. Otherwise, he's going to have a very, very hard time.
Yeah, well, I mean, carry has been one of those marksman heroes, second to Yuzong, pretty much also been one of the highest contested heroes in Cupid's Clash. Look, I get the carry pick, and look, carry is not going to be good against the Balric, but I mean, that's why you've got your rotation pickups onto the Balric. So it's going to come down to if Renab can zone the Balric away from team fights. But Suyu and Zetian being the final bans from both sides. Do you think Chow is going to pick up the Hayabusa right now, or potentially go for that Joy again?
No,
the Hayabusa, the Joy one. Merlin, my brew.
I love
GG's dark
Nana.
system.
Yeah, you can hate on her streams. I love me Nana. She's beautiful.
Nah. Bro, it's a child. Nah,
It's okay.
Report bro. Report Ginger.
No. I meant she's a beautiful legend to play in this game. She is versatile. She's got that escape, you know, for the whole squad. If you just need to, and then wait. Actually, in fact, you stack that with the Yuzong and with the Minnow. You've got a problem. If your MM is alive during a team fight, forget about it.
Nah, them and the bunny transformation jutsu doesn't work well together.
The Molina you wanted to say.
Bro, like, yeah, see, even Grip in chat is saying that's a child. Report.
No. Me, I'm good, bro. I'm chilled. Your children are safe, guys.
All right. So with that being said, the draft is now finally done, and this is the first game of the evenings now finally done, and this is the first game of the evening finally starting up. It is the third place matchup between Baby Oil Bandits and Nabjutsu.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button as this match is bound to take off. And luckily, we don't need to redraft. Yeah. Crick. Everybody was called to fighting like Shroomsy is casting. In any case, alright, we do see the heavily mid lane contention is up between the two teams. Who will take this? Do you think it will be Baby Oil Bandits or Nabjutsu? Shroomsy, just looking at the two drafts for this matchup, obviously Nabjutsu.
And it does open up the map and the first objective for Nabjutsu quite well. The only thing I'm wondering is, bro, this aggressiveness that Renab is showing, this is where their strong point comes in. If they can get farmed in the early game, that's where they shine the most. But if they get locked out of their jungle or farm, that's when it starts to become a lot harder and tougher.
Well, let's hope that the Nabjutsu has got it locked in tonight and not have a playoff like they had against St. Dynasty. I mean, obviously doing good in the early game, and then, but there we see the Violent Requiem coming in from Hushwell's Eternal Eclipse getting taken down once more by the Guinevere. Well, Guinevere is like hard locked onto this Farza early on.
I mean, you don't want Farza fed at all, so good play. But this immediately tells the side of Baby Oil Bandits they need to slow down. They are playing way too aggressive and they are underfarmed. I mean, you have a Yuzong, you have a Guinevere, and then you have the carry with the solo kill in the bot lane. This is free farm so far for the side of Renab. Oh, there's with the Molina Bloods coming out from Merlin and forces out the Vengeance from the Balric. That's massive.
Well, that is a big play. Obviously, that the Vengeance will be back up and running for the next hurdle fight.
Mitch coming through, especially when you have such an early game drafts such as Renab. So definitely working to their strengths, and I'm expecting this next hurdle to actually go completely uncontested.
Well, Nabjutsu definitely having a good zoning coming in, as we do see Tempest Sky with the Lapu onto Yuzong. Will Crack get taken down? No, he goes into his 14-inch dragon form and escape the clutches, as we do see the Manon Fury and the Raptor Giants getting committed. However, Farza is taken down by the Minotaur. We do see the pushback coming in from the Phantom Steed from Leomord. Oh, Merlin, the passive procs on the Nana. However, the Molina has been committed. Violent Requiem landing onto Tempest Sky. That's a 2-for-0 exchange in favor of Nabjutsu.
Oh, that's massive, bro. This combinations they have been building up so far with the Minotaur and the Guinevere has been peak. And they are finding just all the correct targets, and this is putting them in a very good spot to maybe look for the early end.
Yeah, well, let's see how this is going to play out, because, I mean, it is the second turtle of this match in favor of Nabjutsu. We do see the zoning coming in from Mono, just keeping Belleric and Eternal Eclipse at bay, the Farza. I like that name, Eternal Eclipse. Ethereal Eclipse, or however you want to pronounce it.
Ethereal, but yeah, there's a fight. Oh, kills are getting killed onto Gyro. They're looking for the angle onto Oswald, will not commit. Ethereal Eclipse just flying around, trying to get the angle for the beautiful feather airstrike, but they have to watch out. Pride is looking for the angle onto the mid lane, but meanwhile in the top lane, they are trying to untemper Sky, but he will get away. That's the power of a Lapu, bro. That mobility is just crazy.
Agreed. And just
Belek
looking at
already with his Dom Ice. That was pretty fast.
yeah, and looking at the rotations coming in from Baby Will Bandits coming onto the bot lane.
At this point, you just want as much farm as possible. I mean, you want to get anything going for your team and not overcommit for that farm. So they did see the opportunity to go for the bot lane. They went for it. It was a good push. But, bro, they have to watch out. This Leo mode is getting invaded left, right, and center. So I would honestly just defend him as much as possible.
Yeah, agreed. We do see the Feather Airstrike coming in from Ethereal Eclipse. However, the Minoan Furies into the back line. The Violet Requiem coming in from Hushwell, picking up a double kill. Carry getting the kill onto the Beleric. The Battle Mirror image being committed from the claw just to escape the clutches from Nabjutsu. And that's a tier 1, and this will be a tier 2 turret for them
Tier 2
as well.
for sure, yeah. They're really getting into that thing, yeah.
And
I mean, it's massive. It's massive to get a tier 2 turret before the 6-minute mark. The third turtle is up. Honestly, if they can wave manage correctly, they can take this first Lord and end the match. They have the goal, they have the advantage, and they have the space in the mid lane.
Yeah, agreed. And Nabjutsu, they've got nice jungle control at this moment and will potentially secure this third and final turtle.
All right.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
I'll leave you guys to cast.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing the Nab playing how they should be playing, not how they have been playing. So I'm expecting a good game for this third place match finish. And I mean, there's a lot of advantage, and Gilzen is stepping over a bit with this Phantom Seed, trying to get the angle, but I mean, Merlin with that Molina, it's just coming in clutch, to be honest.
Yeah, and you didn't like the Nana pick, however, we will see Nabjutsu coming for the rotation into the top lane. Will they be able to catch Temper Sky here? The Minoan Fury lands onto Lapu, however, the Feathered Airstrike is into response. The Ransom Giants gets committed. The Black Dragon is trying to get that zoning onto the back line. However, Gyro and Hushwell and Crack is so low. And Baby World Bandits is not going to chase the trio of them. Nolina, Nana, and Carrie just getting the bot lane pushed out, trying to get the damage and pull the focus onto the bot lane. So, it's at the 8.5 minute mark. It's 6 kills advantage in favor of Nabjutsu. It's a 6.3k gold lead in favor of Nabjutsu.
Oh, there's a beautiful feathered airstrike just popping up that passive from Merlin. So this immediately gives them a bit more control over the next Lord fight. The bot tower will also be the one that fall, but at the top is where the fight is going to be. There's a Molina Blood onto Balric. He will be taken down by Hushwolds, and now they're looking for the angle to start up this Lord. It is spawned up and ready for the taking.
Yeah, Nabjutsu just getting more damage onto that tier 2 turret as we do see the Guinevere does start the first Lord of this match. Obviously, there is still the Holy Shields up, low, and that is her first Lord secured in favor of Nabjutsu.
Well, that's good, guys. Yeah, so at this point where they need to slow down the game a bit. Oh, beautiful knock-up with the Space of Migration. Wrath of Dryad's been committed, even though he didn't have the Purify. That's a major bait from ultimate. But, I mean, into top lane, once again, Minoan Fury onto Temper Sky. Couldn't get the kill, but they will get the pop onto this inhibitor if they go for it. Seems like they are playing a bit too safe, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, Nabjutsu will have 3 lanes crashing in on the same time. However, let's see what's going to happen. The pull coming in from Beleric, not allowing the Lord to charge onto the tier 3 turret. However, the Lord's focus does get pulled. Feather Airstrike committed defensively just to get that minion wave cleared. That is all tier 2 turrets taken down in favor of the First Lord. We do see the Winter Crown coming in from Hushwelt on the Guinevere. The Blazing Duet gets committed, and Mono is the first victim to that Blazing Duet. But Carry, with a response with the light wheels, does take down the Claude. That's a 1-for-1 exchange in favor of nobody.
Yeah, it's unfortunately, Harsh did commit that Winter Crown a bit too early. Couldn't get the complete combo off before he went to Winter Crown. So, bit of oversight. They at least got the kill soul, so not too much lost. But I mean, at this point, as the Holy Shields pop, they need to start freezing the lanes, because you don't want the enemy team to come online. They have a lot in their arsenal for the late game.
Well, let's see. I mean, the next objective is like 70 seconds away. For the next Lord. Nabjutsu, they've got full map control. They've almost got a 10k gold lead. It's 8k at this moment. Like that 7.7k gold lead. And well, just to have a quick glance at the itemization. Obviously, we will see the immortalities getting picked up should this match go past the 15-minute mark. But yeah, jungle invade coming in from Renab, and maybe Will Ban is just trying to set up a defense. Look at Leomore, just waiting for someone to come through.
I'm just waiting for
it's camp central at this point. Yeah, there's a lot they can do. They just need to sort of freeze the lanes at a more aggressive standpoint so that they can take this Lord uncontested. It's up in 20 seconds. They've got the slow pushes going. So if they can get a proper push on with this next Lord, it is the Lord to end the match, and we will see the 40-minute end. It all comes down to the positioning. You want to maybe bait out that Balric with Wrath of Dryades, because he's very keen of popping that when he sees Harshwolds.
I agreed, and I mean, look at the team fight potential that Renab has got, bro. I've been mentioning at the start of the match. I mean, as soon as well, either the Munina Blitz comes through, you get the Minoan Fury to follow up, or it's vice versa. It's either the Minoan Fury that sets up, and then you get the Munina Blitz, and then you've got the follow up. So yeah, let's see. The second total of this match going in favor of Nabjutsu. Will Bandits be able to set up another defense? I mean, maybe Will Bandits, they've established a name for themselves, especially when it comes to the base defense.
But I mean, with that massive amount of gold that you have,
is possible, bro. That Lapu is basically immune to this nano shenanigans.
Oh, but there's a Federation strike. The Blazing Duet also into the mix. We will see the Winter Crown coming out from our shots, but the beautiful Wrath of Dryades pulls it back. He barely escapes with any HP, but Ryujin will get the kill. And now the fight is on 2 kills, and they will get the tower lock. And that is the game. So
lobby immediately.
All right. So second game it is. First game was, in my opinion, a bit on the one-sided side. Granted, we do know Baby Oil can bring the pain, they can bring the hurt, and we'll expect to see that, because as I always say, I say this pretty much after every first matchup, the first game is a little bit of a tester in terms of getting to understand what the opposition is about, their play style, especially considering you may not play up against a particular team very, very often. When you do, then you have an idea of how they rotate, the rotation timings, the patterns, what they like to draft, how they like to work with us and play. Yes, we get to see all of that. In this particular instance, these two teams have hardly ever featured against one another. Well, mainly because Baby Oil has been on sabbatical for such a... on sabbatical for quite a long time, so that is one of the reasons why they wouldn't know each other. So let's see how this drafting phase goes into the mix once more, and obviously the draft is going to be a massive part of the outcome of this next game. It is a best of 3, am I right?
Yes, sir. And it's a best of 3.
It's only the grand finals that's the best of 5. I mean, the grand finals, is it going to be 5 games? Is it going to be 3? I don't know. We will still see.
That one there, I think everyone just wants to be surprised as to what's to happen. That grand final is going to be a cracker, though. We will talk about the grand final in our interim phase. Right now, it is teams getting ready for this third place positioning, right? We set up Cupid's Clash as a Valentine's tournament in order to keep the community going and keep the community active. And, speaking of the community being going and active, I can see lots of people wanting to join our casting team. Well, we'll maybe Scarpy, we'll set up another trial session. So if you want to join our casting crew, there'll be trials that will be running. Maybe we'll have casting trials round number 2. And, well, if you are good enough, I'm not saying that you're not good enough, we'll have to hear to see. And you can bring your A game and bring that excitement and share with the drama that's going on here in the screen in front of us. You're free to apply, and we'll see what's going to happen. But anyway, that I think was me talking a little bit too much. We're heading into the drafting phase, and I somehow managed to skip us all the way through the lobby bans, and we're into the actual banning bit. So let's find out what the lobby bans were before the first ban.
And it was Grok and Alice.
Don't know
No, it was Grok and Alice. And I'll give you the rest now. Hilda and...
Yeah.
Hilda and Freya, yeah.
Well, it's exactly the same bans.
Yeah, typical bans. Typical bans. All right. So let's head into this drafting phase. We've got Leomord and Zushin being banned out. Leomord from the previous game, we have seen Baby Oil pick up that Leomord whenever it's been available. So getting rid of the Leomord pretty early, Renab, solid idea.
But this heart remains steadfast.
I mean, there's a lot to ban out, especially when it comes to this phase of the drafting. But this leaves up the Kaelia open. So I'm wondering, will they actually pick up the Kaelia, maybe even the Lapu as the first picks? There's not a lot of other options. They still have a few options, the Gato, maybe the Eve. But it all depends on what Merlin is cooking.
Yeah. So the previous game's draft was quite interesting. That was, okay, if you didn't know, this was before Renab was Renab, and they were just Nab. Pun completely intended. And it was... yeah, well, you have to throw some puns in once in a while.
You're a punny guy, my bad.
Yeah. That was an old school combination, that Nana Mano. It was one of the things we were famous for. But this first two picks, right? You've got Gyro locking onto the Gato, which is one of my favorite roams to see. Adds such a degree of control early to late game. But this time we have a bit of a swap out here with Mahaba deciding to lock onto the Mano.
That's definitely massive. And I mean, with the Gato pick, I expect the Faza to maybe be picked up here as well, unless Merlin is going to take the Kadita. The Granger this early is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this, and I definitely know I do not like the YSS on the gold lane.
It will soon be your burial ground.
Yeah, it's that. It's what we were talking about. Yeah, it's what we were talking about the last time round, which was the fact that it's part of the Malaysian style of play. Can work, I'm not saying that it can't work. It has the potential to work. We actually saw that yesterday, Shromzy. It's like, it has its moments in time, but let's get to see. Because right now I'd say it's a flex pick.
Yeah, it still does fit the playstyle of the flex pick, although we do know that they do like trying it down the gold lane the last few while. It's still a flex pick though. Joe's YSS is crazy good. So I would definitely expect them to maybe go for something else against the Granger, because YSS will struggle a little bit. So the only thing I expect is maybe the Faza from Merlin, and then maybe the Suyo or the Hayabusa. Actually, Hayabusa would not be bad here for Joe.
Yes. Hayabusa would not be. No, well, okay, no, wait. See, with the CC around, right? And obviously, this is the XP lane CC. That's where Hayabusa has a problem, because the moment she locks that curtain call onto you and somebody else, if you're going to position or get in around those turtle fights, the moment she locks that curtain call, it's just basically there's no quad shadows, there's no shadow kill, there's nothing. It's just stand and throw your first skill and then die. So I'm not sure about a Hayabusa into a CC. It's possible to play it, right? But you're going to need protection from your team.
The Fanny, I don't mind the Fanny, to be honest. I expected the Faza, to be honest. But yeah, the Suyu is the better pick. I like the Suyu in this draft, especially with the way the Choves picks it. But now I expect the Guinevere to be picked up here from the side of Ryujin. His only option is maybe the Guinevere or the Fredrin. Not a bad pick at all. Does work against the Suyu and the Hayabusa and the YSS, definitely. So I don't know what other options except those two.
Yeah, plus it will combine very nicely with the Eve. That extra bit of CC, but this is surprising. We saw the Gushin pick yesterday, right? Up against Saints. Didn't really work out, but you know, it has its place. It's a snowball kind of hero. Nolan, I think, is if you're going for that assassin style, personally, I would have said Fred would have worked in a treat into the lineup that they had. But that's just my personal opinion. It just comes down to, you know, execution, how it's going to work. Nolan's going to provide that crazy amount of mobility in the early game. Well, actually, the whole game through. It's not like his skills change.
Yeah, I definitely feel you with the Fredrin with the Eve in the lineup there, dude. Like that CC and the damage is crazy. One shot on a team fight. Would be
it's something to control within that real world manipulation. All right, so we're gonna head into the matchup here. Who's joining me for this game?
Well, not a problem.
All right, so it's gonna be me and Scarpy as we head into the second game, potentially the last game of this best of 3, right? But I'm sure Scarpy's quietly saying, even though it's my team that I'm part of, he's got his fingers crossed underneath there for the third matchup. I know he's got an evil smile on his face, which we will see on camera very, very soon. Am I wrong?
No, I've got a big smile, bro. And honestly, I'm not hoping for a third and final match. I'm hoping to see my team in action. But nonetheless, it's Baby Will Bandits up against Nabjutsu in the second match. Nab currently has got the match point in this best of 3 series. So let's see, will Nabjutsu take this in a clean sweep fashion, or will Baby Will Bandits oil up and get a return?
Oh, the jump in here from Harshwald onto Mahaba, poked down quite low. This creates the opportunity here for this teddy bear steal. It's always Bob. Why is it always Bob? Bob never gets left alone.
Well, bro, Bob does grant a nice set of goals early on. And I mean, Harshwald going with that same strat. He's not going for the small camp invade. You know, this little beetle. He goes for Bob. It's the same strat he used in the first match against Baby Oil Bandits. And that put a lot of pressure onto Raijin. Oh, but Raijin securing the gold crab away from Harshwald's grasp.
You actually thought he was gonna leave the gold crab and then try and set up to make his, because you can see the counter invade is always on. The potential for it is always high, and with Merlin and Gyro making a rotation towards the gold lane, I think that was a little bit of a positional mistake there.
Agreed, as we do see Baby Will coming for the but first blood goes in favor of YSS off screen onto the Granger. Right there, we always see the YSS doing good early on, but nonetheless, Tempest Sky taking damage. The bravest fighter is on Tempest Sky, and Crack gets the kill onto CC over this continuation in the fight as the XP Crab goes in favor of Harshwald. And Don Ryo, welcome to the chat, bro. Remember, you guys voted Ricky to be renamed Bob here on the Waylander Gaming stream. So we're going with Bob the Builder, you know, Bob the Rock Man.
What a play coming in from Merlin to set up that one more kill. Now the jungle invades. This is, you know, we were having this conversation, Scuffy, with Con. It is one of these compositions or these styles of play, right? Once you start the invade, there is no stop. There is almost no way to actually come back from it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but for the side of, look at this, right? It's another pickup and the buff. There's the feathered airstrike. Mahaba caught in, layering the attacks coming through here from Renab. They're just piling pressure on pressure. If you're the side of Baby Oil, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Oh, bro, there's not really much that you can do. Well, I would like to say, you know, if we go back to wasted potentials days, if you lose, stick as a 5-man, but sticking as a 5-man will lose you turrets early on, and you don't want to do that, right? But I honestly have to say this, right? And I hope my timing is not wrong and my caster's curse kicks in here. This is the first time that we see Baby Wolf Bandits pretty much getting dominated in Cupid's Clash.
Yes. And just as we say that, Merlin dies.
Like if there's a way to get the commentators first, it's to mention the commentators first.
yeah. Though I think between Sean and I, we have some powerful jutsu going with the curses. We seem to land them more often than not. The fracture goes in here. There's a revitalizer. Merlin back into the mix. Pops that feathered airstrike. The Minoan Fury into the mix, but that's just not enough damage output coming from Killzone. He's gonna get chased down. So he uses that retribution just to slow him down, but you know, it's not as if Granger is gonna walk away or run. He's gonna dash. So
yeah, well, we did see Merlin trying to get that continuation onto Nolan furthermore, but not being able to do so. Nabjutsu invading this full jungle from Baby Oil Bandits, but as CC free farming here in the bot lane. Yeah, we do see Crack going for that rotation now as the second turtle of this match has spawned up. Suyu does secure the second turtle in favor of Nabjutsu.
Yeah, CC just trying to equalize the gold a little, but I mean, right now, Scarpy, it's a 4.5k gold lead. Almost 5k gold lead, heading to the 5-minute mark. Now there's the engagement. Real manipulation comes out. The Minoan Fury into the mix as well. Yato taking a lot of damage from those death Sonatas. Ryujin trying to find the angle, but they spot him out. He goes in. What a blow up there as they manage to get the kill onto Harshwald. But there's Pride wants to re-establish some pride in here by getting a pickup, but that overextension is a double kill going the way of Baby Oil, and this could be the moment of turnaround. A little bit of indiscipline being shown here by Renab. And I mean, we're at that stage, right? This is third and fourth place playoffs. Teams are going to punish any bit of overextension. Now, I will say this, even with the gold lane being lead being reduced, Renab are in a strong position still.
Yeah, rocking that 2k gold lead. I'm just trying to process what the YSS was doing so deep in the jungle there, especially after losing 2, and we do see Lapu Lapu securing a kill to the CC at the bot lane.
And with that, Lapu should be able to, I think, secure this. He will have that bravest fighter up in a bit to be able to escape. He manages to get the turret. Nicely done there by Crack. This creates the space in the mid lane once more with the zoning being done by Gyro and Harshwald. They're just forcing that invade just to create space for this mid lane push. Merlin does have the feathered airstrike when they need it. It's going to be the real world manipulation that's being popped. But as you can see, feathered airstrike coming out here just to zone, and that's mid lane turret being taken down. Third and final turtle is up. What happens to the golden? The custom lobbies don't have the golden turtle.
No, the custom lobbies don't have the golden turtle. Yes. Yes.
This is like reminding me of that Blacklist trailer. Lots of hints going out, but we will find out about that very soon. But as we expected, uncontested turtle going the way of Renab, map control on their side, and as Scarpy will say, it's time to freeze the lanes.
Yeah, it is time to freeze the lanes. I mean, it is. That's what wave management comes in for. But in any case, we do see the tier 2 turrets falling from Baby Oil's side, as it's the first tier 2 turret getting taken down in favor of Nabjutsu. So it's at the 7.5 minute mark. It's 5 kills advantage in favor of Nabjutsu, and they are rocking with a 5k gold lead once more.
Yeah, they re-established it. It was, well, it happens, right? No one plays a perfect game, but look at this feathered airstrike onto Mahaba. He does heal through it, but the curtain call catches onto 2. Just nobody there to be able to follow up onto this. So it's poke, repoke. The jungle invades will continue. The side of Baby Oil, Nolan doing a good job just to create a bit of distraction, using that space to the best of his ability to at least get some farm and some control on the map.
I'm just quickly checking something that's going on here. Gyro, that's currently playing, is coming to troll in the YouTube chat, saying he's bored. Oh. Gyro, I hope you don't get slaughtered right now, bro. We'll clip it.
Place the curse on him, Scarpy. Yeah. Place the curse. Place the curse.
Gyro with his gacha is playing a decent game right now. The question is, will he be able to land another Avatar of Guardian and show me who's boss with his gacha as Hushwolf gets taken down by the Nolan. And Gyro, that's what you get for trolling in YouTube chat, bro. Sorry, Genchal. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. So that's 2 kills just before the Lord. I believe at that moment in time it might have been best to just disengage, because the Lord was, as we always say, preparation for the Lord should start around 30 seconds before the Lord is there. Get your wave management on point. It's always a case of discipline. Though I don't expect, even with that little bit of a moment of ill discipline coming through from Renab, I don't expect the side of Baby Oil to try to contest for this.
Now you do see Nolan going for the jungle invade, and he gets a solo kill onto Merlin. CC gets a tier 1 turret push back, and that will potentially be a tier 2 turret as well, as the first Lord goes in favor of Nabjutsu, and back into pause meta we go.
Yeah, it's always the pause meta.
Give me a quick second, I'll unpause now.
Right. The second is over. It's going to like 5 seconds now.
You jumped over to the Discord.
I think when Shroomsy comes back. When he comes back, we'll give him a maths lesson.
1 + 1 is
2
what?
comes after 1.
And then what comes after 2?
Well, you're saying that right. I actually watched a video recently where somebody from these liberal arts degrees. I believe liberal arts should not be a degree. Nobody needs to learn French literature. What is the purpose of this? What are you qualified to do? But they were trying to redefine 1 + 1 not being 2 as to something else. I'm like, really? This is what happens when you study a stupid degree.
Parlez-vous français? But in any case...
Well, look, okay, I know. I know I'm going a bit off topic, right? But we'll get back to the topic at hand. It's going to be the pause finally unpausing.
Any case, let me not say anything right now, because it's just going to reflect negatively on myself. But in any case, Baby Will Bandits trying to get a setup, right? Just looking at them, bro, they're going for the side lane objectives, because we've seen it the other night. It's not kills that wins the match, it's the objective that wins the matches. Tempest Sky getting taken low. Avatar Guardian only landing onto Natalia as Hushwolf takes down Tempest Sky.
Yeah, meanwhile, Crack trying to deal with Ryogen. Ryogen's positioning on this Nolan has impressed me throughout the course of the tournament. The feathered airstrike does come in from Merlin. He forces back Ethereal Eclipse. Now it's Minnow with the knock-up underneath the turret. As Gyro there took a little bit of poke damage. The Holy Shields are still up. So it's only going to be the second wave that could potentially get that base cracked open. But look at this from Ryogen. He's just hunting Merlin down. He's like, I'm the hunter, that's the bird. I got my prey. Target locked, target acquired. The real world manipulation into the mix here, just zoning everybody away. Holy Shields has been popped, right? But the second waves will be coming through very shortly. However, without Merlin and that feathered airstrike, getting close to being able to push those turrets might be a little bit too much to deal with, and so I fully expect the side of Nabjutsu to reposition. It's Hashwat. He's like, I need to get revenge in here for my poor Fasa, who's been taken down 3 times in a row by Nolan. But Nolan escapes.
We should actually get Junior to make a clip here on Gyro, bro. We need this. Gyro deserves it. In any case, yeah, just before the 12-minute mark, it's only 2 kills advantage in favor of Nabjutsu, rocking with a 4.2k gold lead. And Shrimsy, that's how you do math, bro. That's how you do math.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Shroomsy, we were trolling you for a second while you were gone about how the 1 second has passed, and then 2 seconds followed that, and 3 seconds the third. just to say, well.
You know, this is deserving of blooper moments. In any case,
right, but with 30 seconds, just under 30 seconds to go for this next Lord of the game, this could be, Scarpy, this could be an ending Lord. Could be. Do you think it's possible with the lead at this moment in time?
Well, if Crack survives, yes. I think this could potentially be, because obviously, even though the Holy Shields were proc, there is no Holy Shields, and Nabjutsu would definitely be able to end with this Lord, especially the way their team fight has been going. They just need to protect Merlin from the Nolans.
Yes, protect the Fasa. And that's a good zoning done there by Gyro. Now the follow-up from the team. Crack, but he's been caught out by that curtain call. Mano goes in with the Minoan Fury. Will get stunned up, but the Feathered Airstrike doing a bit of damage, zoning everybody away. But Hashwa could have overextended. The Revitalize coming out from Gyro, just trying to protect the team. But look at this play from Ryujin. He's trying to stop the Lord before the Lord is even making a single movement. But he's going to have to dash across now. The hunt is on. Nolan, he needs to conserve some energy. His team is coming for the rescue. This could be problematic. The bravest fighter not landing on the mark. Meanwhile, Harshwald getting this bot lane pushed in. He wants to try and get onto kill zone on the Granger. The waves are not exactly synced up. And this is not going to be, I think, what the side of Renab would have wanted. That chase onto Nolan just sort of reset everything. But the Feathered Airstrike zoning away once more. They need to get the lock onto the turret. Avatar Guardian not onto the mark. Real world manipulation into the mix, but they finally shut down a Nolan, as it's going to be now the damage being placed onto Granger. He somehow manages to get back to a bit of safety, but 2-1 in the favor of Baby Oil means they should be able to live to fight another day.
Yeah, well, Nabjutsu securing 2 tier 3 turrets. I mean, this was a favorable exchange coming in for Nabjutsu. They would definitely be happy with that.
Happy, but I wouldn't say ecstatic, because you had the opportunity to win. You just, Nolan led everyone there on a little ringer Rosie kind of chase. Ring around a Rosie, sorry. Just to get them around the map, and that delayed them from sinking the waves.
Yeah, well, Nabjutsu, obviously they do have 2 lanes that will be slow pushing now, especially with the, super cards. But yeah, bro, for me, at this moment of time, this juncture of time, everything is pretty much balanced right now, because gold doesn't mean anything right now. Oh, Merlin is not full build yet. Merlin is 2 items.
Yeah.
He needs 2 items. In any case, yeah, this I'm predicting this next team fight wins the match, because you had the Nolan pushing out 2 tier 1 turrets and distracting Nabjutsu. So if they can pull the Lord, they can probably set a team fight and then go for it. So it's not all lost just yet.
It isn't. It comes down to that. So far, we haven't really seen the combo from Baby Oil come through. The Minoan Fury into the real world manipulation with the curtain call. That's the combo that they want to land. It's just been a little bit, I wouldn't say unlayered. It's been erratic because of the continuous displacement as Renab is trying to pull them left, right, and center to not get that combo going off. Right now, you've got Crack, Merlin, Gyro doing what you'd expect, getting the zone away. You've got Pride starting up this Lord, Hashwat joining in. I mean, when you get this trio as a block, right, it's so difficult to get into like properly contest or even dream of it.
Yeah, agreed. Well, look, the trigger point for Baby Will now onto Renab is obviously the Minoan Fury, followed by the real world manipulation. And every time that those two ultimates have landed onto Nabjutsu, it's been successful in favor of Baby Will Bandits.
Yeah, because just considering the kill count, right? It's 11 to 10. If you were not looking at the gold or the map or anything, right? If all of that was blank, I'm not saying that Scapi should just go and remove all of that from our screens, right? I think even the viewers would get upset with that. But if you're just looking at the scores, you think the game's even.
Yeah, you do think the game is even, bro. But then it comes down to the team stats here. In any case, the Lord does charge into the base. Renab is entering the base of Baby Will Bandits. The Feather Day Strike getting committed to just clear the minion waves. Ashwald gets a kill onto Granger. The Avatar of Guardian is into the back line. Real world manipulation getting committed from the Eve. And a cough up from Scorpy as Nolan takes down the Lapu Lapu. And it's a return. Another successful defense coming in from Baby Will Bandits. It's a 2-for-2 exchange.
Yeah, it was that final minion. They just needed one more minion to get the ending angle there. It was that last minion that I think it was Eve that managed to clear.
Look at the base. Look at the base. The minions were still attacking the base. Look at how low the base is, bro. Minions nearly taking the MVP there.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, right, it was that final minion that they had to clear out. It ended up popping the immortality on Pride, who was getting the lock onto that base. They just needed, I think, maybe 3 more seconds to get that done. But, you know, it is what it is. We expect these kinds of situations where the defense comes through very strong. Baby Oil with this, as we head towards the 18-minute mark, are giving themselves the potential to come back.
Agreed. Looking at, okay, well, obviously they want to get the waves unevenly pushed, but Nabjutsu obviously reading the plays coming in, not allowing the Nolan to go split push. Look at Crack. He spotted the Nolan. He's going to hunt him down. However, we do see the fracture coming in from Nolan. Woo! Yo, that's a lot of damage on the Nolan itself.
Yeah, Nolan trying to get in onto this Lapo, but Lapo is not really somebody that you want to go in. They do manage to get the kill, but there's going to be the Mountain Shocker, Feathered Airstrike, all being committed. So that's a lot of big skills coming out from the side of Renab. With, what, 30 seconds to go for this? Or just under? Now it's like 15 seconds to go for this next Lord. And this is like the big boy. Yeah, this is the big boy.
Yeah, this is the Evolved Lord. I mean, he does do a lot of more damage, but I mean, okay, we said it at the 15-minute mark, Lord. This Lord is going to be the endgame Lord. Unless there's an... Oh, Gyro taking so much damage. Does pop the Avatar of Guardian defensively.
Yeah, but Hashwat, he went for a bit of a camp. Now he's going to get chased down. Has the mobility to escape. His team is into the mix once more, but there's going to be no Lapu there. But oh, look at that from Merlin. Finally, he's saying, revenge will be mine. He takes out the Nolan. He waited for his moment and he got the kill.
Well, if you look at the plays in the top jungle, you just committed that Feathered Airstrike just for the Nolan, just before, or just after the Lapu got taken down. Merlin was itching for that revenge, bro.
Yeah. Well, you know that what they say, revenge is a dish best served cold. Or he who laughs last laughs best. So I expecting Merlin to be making some evil laughter there on the Discord channel. Maybe we'll go and... Exactly.
Alright, well, we do see the Evolved Lord is going to storm into the base now. There's 2 minion waves. Will Nabjutsu be able to end this here? Or will Baby Will Bandits get the defense up? As we do see the real world manipulation and the Minoan Fury gets committed. The Revitalize is up. And this is it. Nabjutsu takes the 3rd spot in the Cupid's clash. Ladies and gentlemen, GG's well played to both teams, but Renab just picking up 1 hero. Hushwolf with the MVP and Mahaba with the Minotaur with the MVP. I just quickly need to step to the kitchen. Just give me a second. And then, ladies and gentlemen, whilst we get the lobby up and running, let me quickly play that clip that Way was talking about. We will be back with you in just a moment, so please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and do enjoy the watch. There's some, well, bloopers.
In esports, there are tournaments, there are brackets, there are champions. This is not a bracket. This is the Blacklist. A top 15 kill board ranking system. No lucky runs, no easy paths. With the best esports players in Africa, ready to challenge each other.
I challenge you.
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 You have been challenged. Does your team have what it takes?
At the start of the season, no team is listed, no one is ranked, everyone is hunting placement. Not for trophies, not for applause, but for position, for dominance, and for survival. A system built from the ground up by Waylander Gaming. A structure unlike any other, designed to dominate across multiple games. Welcome to the Blacklist. Coming soon.
You have heard it. Do you have what it takes? I challenge you. The Blacklist, coming to your screens.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And as I promised, right, it won't be a long pause. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that clip. I hope you had a nice laugh, because now it is time to get serious. It is the grand finals between Saint Dynasty and Evil Inc., right? We couldn't have asked for a better final for this series, in all honesty. I mean, just looking at the caliber of teams that we've got here right now. And if you look at our website, right, just on the Waylander Gaming scene, everything that we've hosted or where the teams have featured, where we've been a part of, Saint Dynasty and Evil Inc. undefeated. And the match lost against Nabjutsu doesn't count as an entire loss. That still counts as a victory, because I mean, whether you win by a mile or whether you win by 10 centimeters, a win is a win, right?
No.
I'm glad you went for the metric system instead of the imperial one. Normally they say, inch or a mile, but we don't like those imperial system stuff. We know meters and centimeters. I was reading some of the messages in our group chat, right? And I'm saying this so that those of you who are tuning in and are not part of our community, I have to ask, what is wrong with you? Go and check it out. There's some fun stuff that happens in there, right? And they were talking about their heights in feet. I'm like, what country do you live in? Come here with your system.
That is never a good way to measure. I mean, have you ever seen like do you measure my feet size? Scarpy's size 8 feet. What do you do? Okay, fine. Sorry. Scarpy,
There we go.
If I'm not mistaken, you're a size 10.
Yeah, depending on if it's Asian shoes or local board shoes.
Okay, so Asian shoes 10, local shoes 9.
Yes. There we go.
Okay, so you've got small feet. My point is, I wear a 12 to 13, depending on the size.
This guy.
So you understand the...
this guy. You know, I think it's a comeback, and it's actually, you know, diverting it to me where it should have been diverted to you. You know, Shubsy not being able to count seconds, but nonetheless, all right, we are good to go.
I think right.
Continue.
Yeah, I think that being forced to wear a tie is punishment enough for today. You know.
Yep.
So
sorry about that, guys.
Got the tie on. But anyway, let's head into as Sean was saying, we're gonna head into the lobby bans coming out soon enough, right?
Yeah.
And Shrumzi, Ginger Ninja, if you can take us through the banning phase, and then from there we'll switch around and get some casting going. Right?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Bruh, like I'm excited. The only question is, will Con actually keep his respect and ban proper heroes, or will he lose? That's the question. I expect, of course, he's going to take this serious. I mean, it's Evil Inc. And I'm waiting for... no. Uncle Doof is not here once again. It's the grand finals, and he decides work is more important than the grand finals. Bro, where is the priorities?
Well,
obviously with the platypus. Can you just let the guy go?
Okay, so just to point out the quick thing, Beanie's in chat says she's also a size 9. Copy.
That's a woman size 9. They're not the same.
YSS and
it's
Joy,
the same.
and then
it's exactly the same.
Dynasty. Juicy. So you guys can, in case you guys missed it, it's the YSS from Inc, and then the Joy, and then Dynasty, Gwen, and Susha.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good luck and have fun to both teams. Remember, this is a best of 5 in the grand finals of Cupid's Clash Show. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button right now. If please be so favorable and maybe send it to your church groups, bride groups, all the groups, and get your friends to come and tune in here, because this is going to be a cracker of a match.
All right, if we get enough viewership, I don't know, I think Waylander should set a bar. Then we have to get Scarp in with a bow tie, unless I missed it already.
Yeah, bow tie will be good. Bow tie will be good. Where the bow tie will be placed now may not be so good, but we can get the bow tie.
No, it's just unnecessary.
All right.
I'm sorry for the mic.
All right, so with that being said, we are finally into the banning phase. It is game 1 of the best of 5, so Dynasty versus Evil Incorporated. First ban being the Khalid. Definitely a respect coming out to the side of Tokoloshi. Wondering if we will see the Grok also being taken out.
Hey man, I just want to see Valir. All I know.
No. Like, okay, honest question. You still in Epic?
The clouds are ever shifting, but this
No.
Are you still in Epic?
No.
I was just wondering.
Dude, okay, you're talking to a guy who has only played Valir all the way into like Mythic Honor, bro. Nothing else. I don't care if I'm Golden, Jungle. I'll play the Valir. I've done that. So if you want to talk about it, we could talk about it. All I'm saying, Valir is any situation viable. There's no situation where he's not viable.
No.
And I know Waylander's gonna say something. Say something, but I don't want to hear it.
Bro, welcome to 2025. Okay, so Chocobai's Kagura has been taken out, as well as Violet Requiem's Akai. Definitely respect bans to the semifinals. Sora also being benched, so this leaves Yuzong as the first pick coming out from Evil Inc. I would definitely expect some Dynasty to maybe respond with either maybe the R-Lord, the Lapu, and even the Eve would be good picks.
I am a daughter of Northern Vale. I swear to protect it
Freya?
to my last breath.
Expected.
Interesting.
Freya is one of the best gold laners at this current point. Still a bit of a flex, can go to the XP lane. I prefer her in the gold lane though, and paired up with the Gato, good combination. This leaves a lot of options for the mid lane. You have the Eve, you have the Phaser, and even maybe some pocket pick there.
Your team is picking.
That's all that. Thanks, Virus. Hit it or quit it to Koloshi. Represent. Just do it. Don't think about it.
You know why Chris is asking for the Valir is because the first time he came back to cast, Tokoloshi owned with the Valor.
Like a boss. Now, but that guy plays it different. Like, guys, thank you very much. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see how crazy it is. You're gonna see how. Shoes, my guy. I don't know a lot. I know my mage. That's all I'm saying. But also with the setup, it's viable. With the Freya in the jungle, with the CC,
it's going to be Freya on the gold lane though. They won't take it to the jungle. So yeah, Valor, not a bad pick actually against the Minotaur. The wildcard is going to be this Hilda. This Hilda is going to do so much in the team, but they need something to follow up with that. Maybe going for something in the gold lane that does a bit more damage. The Guinevere will do good. YSS is still open. There's a lot of options, but you also have to respect that flex pick of the Freya. So Freya will be able to go XP or gold. He's just throwing. He's going to swap Con out now for the YSS.
Valor and royalty.
Or the
Leo is a very good pick. I can see that work. There's a lot of setup potential there.
Let me guess, Ninja. You like the Harley pick as well?
No. I feel like Harley is a very bad pick in general. I actually think it's a terrible jungler, especially if I'm playing Valir. Because then it's gone. You got no options, bro. You're gonna either come for me and waste your time. I'll die, but you'll be wasting your time. You know, running away and then dying.
All right, but this, I'm not liking the Harley. It's not a good pick. The Zeshan though, I definitely respect the Zeshan pick, especially going up against something like the Freya. The only other wild card is I would honestly just put Mimic on the XP lane with the Freya, go for gold laner that can work against the Minotaur. The Lapu on the gold lane is honestly, all the CC. It will definitely work.
For sure. That CC is going to be juicy.
Especially against the Minotaur, she does do very good.
Me personally, I'm definitely favoring Saint Dynasty's setup. But a lot of damage on the side of Evil Inc. So yeah, man, it's anyone's game.
Yeah, the thing is, I would say I would have favored Evil Inc. if they did not pick up the Harley. I don't like the Harley. It's not going to do good, in my opinion. Other than that, their draft is kind of perfect. If they maybe put in the Guinevere, the YSS, even the Lancelot would have been good in that regard. There's a lot of options, but Harley, not the pick though.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that was a bit of a selfish pick. Maybe I don't know. Like I don't know any of these teams, so please don't take anything personal. But yeah, there definitely might have been a way more team-centric pick than Harley.
All right, yeah. I mean, Harley is Harley. We'll see how it goes, right? But anyway, Ninja, if you don't mind joining me for this particular match, and then Shrubsy Scarp, you can take over after this. As we head into the first game in the finals, and the battle of the mid lane. It's a Zetchian up against a Valir. Tokolosh getting that lane cleared out really quickly.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's gonna face a bit of pressure here in the mid lane for the first few minutes because of the damage from the Zeshan. But once he picks up maybe a little bit of steal, he should be fine. Harley already being engaged up on his own jungle there. That's rough.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's Saints loves this early game pressure. As I always say, they're one of the best, if not the best, counter jungling team in the server. Envy, though, getting bonked on the head by Silver Surfer, who was in the chat. So shout out to Silver Surfer, as he's gonna get to showcase his stuff on this Harley. I mean, on the Hilda. So you got Harley stuck in my head, Ginger Ninja.
Sorry, brother. How do you not have Valir stuck in your head? What's wrong with you? You're getting the wrong thing stuck in your head, bro. And it's first blood coming in from the Hilda.
Yeah, Hilda is, she's ultra strong in the early game. Virus there just managing to flicker back to a bit of safety. Meanwhile, Con are making that movement across towards the XP lane. If you can put that pressure onto iMadness, at this stage in the game, it's going to give you a little bit of positional advantage around this first turtle. Mimic there with the scout out as Yuzong not the level 4 just yet. Mimic already into the mix, Con starting this up, but pressure being placed onto Takarashi as the Revitalize has to come out from Envy. They're trying to zone away. Leomort is into the backline as well. Phantom Steed, but there's the counter engage, but look at the damage from this. Yeah, oh my goodness. YSS, I'm not saying YSS. Yuzong with the petrify, knock up 1-2. Can they get this done? But he's gonna go.
He's just gonna get stunned again.
Yeah, he's just gonna get stunned again.
This is the problem with Valir. This is what I love about him. But I mean, if you're playing against him, that's gonna be your problem. He'll make you stand still. A lot.
Oh, look at the taunt coming through from Envy. On point. The invade is on, but he might get caught out. He's going to get stunned up, trying to use the Avatar of Guardian. Phantom Execution comes out here as they take down yet another. Freya, Freya after this rework, it's been so problematic.
I don't worry with it. Oof. Nice. Beautiful from Hilda there. Shutting down the problem.
Yeah, shutting down the problem. Silver Surfer's been doing an excellent job on the Hilda. Though, I from the side of Evil Ink, I would like to have my Roma have 3 of the kills. Granted they are securing our kills, but you need the goal to be on the right people.
Oof. Fat engages on Silver Surfer at the moment. Gato coming. Nope, she's out of there. Beautiful. That was some skilled microplay there.
Yeah. That shield and the ability to reposition is very much on point. So the game is literally dead even. Like almost even in gold, even in kill count. But it's a question of right now getting the right power spike timing on the right heroes. Harley has been quiet, but you expect that until he gets maybe the Genius 1 built up. He's got that damage. There's Harley going into the backline as Takarashi manages to reposition, flickers back to a bit of safety. So no ult on that Harley. But it's got such a low cooldown. I think it's one of those spammable ultimates.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. 100%. It's almost like, what's this, Cyclops after he runs like a book or something. Who picked up book just now? That's Chapai. Juicy.
Freya just getting that zoning done. I love this movement here from Saints. They knew that the turtle is up, so they've got themselves into an early advantage by getting Freya to do the lane cut. But the team moved across to do that, so this is going to be an uncontested turtle. Though, let's think about this, Ginger. If you're going to have a Harley up against a Leomord, do you really want to contest for turtles early on?
I wouldn't say so. Maybe unless you can get a pick off prior, or maybe if they're just not in position to take it. But I mean, with a team like Saint Dynasty, something like that's really gonna happen.
Oh, it's curtain call into Avatar of Guardian. That's always such a deadly combo. That CC Gato combination. The Fury of the Phoenix has been popped, but the King's calling just not enough to keep Virus. Just not enough to keep him alive. Virus sent back to the base.
You can light the candle again, brother. It's okay. Just light the candle again. The moths will come.
Yeah, it was a good set into the backline, but with the zoning being done with that curtain call avatar of Guardian combination, it's just too difficult to deal with. Curtain call does come out once more onto Chocopai, but Silver Surfer with the push back, but the hook coming in from Virus on the Minsitra. They take down Moped Dad. Moped Dad.
Yeah, Moped Dad. I think that Thunderbolt is going to be doing a lot of work for Hilda.
Yeah, she has been building up stacks, but once more, it's Khan on a mega kill. He is on fire. Not literally, because Valier is on the other team. On the jungle this game. It's
interesting.
What are we looking? Yeah, we're looking at about 15 seconds to go for this next turtle. The invade is on, but I think it's more of a partial invade. It's just here to sort of zone away, keep the side of Evil Inc. locked into the base as the rest of Saint Dynasty getting themselves into position. They've got the mid lane turret taken down, so they got the advantage. It's ultimate coming up from Chakunashi. He's throwing those fireballs out there as we can see the Yuzong into the backline, trying to land onto anybody, and pops the revitalize. However, Freya throws it down to the mix, but getting taken so low. It's the Kings calling, trying to zone everybody out, but Khan, he's into the backline. He's on that steam. He's just melting through the team. Full team wipe. That came down to Khan and that delayed timing into the mix.
That was well, very
tasty,
beautiful. Yeah. I'm just looking at Valier full HP at the back, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah, beautiful engagement. This should be a tier 3 turret being taken out, and it is. Oh, Freya into the mix. Now the taunt comes out of the ghetto. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What did I say? Valier, if you get snowballing with Valier on your team, and you've got like a decent damage dealer, like decent damage dealer or a proper frontliner, over. Pop in some anti-heal, some penetration, good to go.
Yeah, I think it's the macro that came out from Saints. We've seen this time and time again. They did the same thing in the first game up against Nabjutsu in the semifinals yesterday. Though in that particular case, here the game was even. You know, it was dead even until it came to this mid-game management from Saints. Yesterday, and it goes to show how important your understanding of macro is. Yesterday, we had Renab with a lead in the first game. And once again, it was Saints with this major macro plays coming through that swung the game in their favor. I mean, we were looking at dead even gold, dead even kill count. Suddenly, one play around the blue buff, and the game just turned on its head. Absolute flip. Like a pancake.
Well, Lord pushing in over here. It seems like everyone has their ults up except for Valier. Definitely doesn't have it now. There we go.
Yeah.
That should be Guardian. Jeez.
Could be. Lord is into the base. It is a shutdown kill. It's a 3-for-2 exchange, but Murvik doesn't care about 3-for-2. He's like, I'm gonna lock onto the base, onto the what we decided to name the Nexus, and end the game. First blood, first game, going the way of Saint Dynasty.
Can I get some?
What are your thoughts?
Can I get some hearts in the chat for Valir? To say.
I'm not gonna lie, right? Shroomsy, correct me if I'm wrong here. This is the fastest match end in the Cupid's Clash. 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Not.
No. I said the same thing the last time Renab did a 9-minute game and Shroomsy was sitting with a face like this. When you put it on screen, you'll see. He's like, I know the stats. Don't you come here and make your own times up.
26 seconds.
7
okay. minutes, 26 seconds. Held by Saint Dynasty.
Oh, okay.
So...
Well, GG's, well played. This was a very dominant performance. Okay, let me rephrase. This was a very strong performance coming in from Saint Dynasty. Way, like you said, it was that one switch play that turned the tides over. It was a very balanced match. This is a very entertaining matchup. But I mean, this is quite what you expect coming in from teams of this caliber. I mean, not every... Wait, is there another... Okay, wait, is there another lobby? Am I in the wrong lobby now?
I don't know what switch you're talking about, dude. I call the GGs when they picked Valir on Tokoroshi. It's just how it is.
The reason they won is because Violet thought he was TNZ, and he was not. Okay. Like TNZ is the only one that can make this Harris work. Harley work in the jungle. I mean, he slaughtered us with a Harley, and now. It just shows you it's a player gap, not a hero gap.
Yeah. But I mean, look, that side is just broken. TNZ is something else in the jungle. Decision making is next level. And well, with all the practice and training that everyone's doing, hopefully we can reduce that level gap.
Well, that's exactly why we're here, bro. That's exactly why we are here. And I mean, and let's be honest, right? When we came onto the scene, well, Waylander Gaming as a whole. I'm not saying Waylander Gaming made the improvement within the teams, but since the matches started streaming, I mean, going into year 2025, there was a lot more players in Immortal. There was a lot more teams signing up for the 5v5 tournaments than you would normally have. And it just comes to show the community is actually pulling the weight into this. So we need to thank the community for bringing in the efforts, 100%. So thank you, community.
Agreed. The thing is, the community has grown significantly over the last year. I mean, look at the past few tournaments. We struggled to get 16 teams for a tournament. With Cupid Slash, the 32 teams spots was filled within 5 days, and we had 6 teams on the reserve list that were too late to sign up. That's how big the community has grown. And not only that, as you said, the improvement of the community is insane. Like taking, for example, Nabjutsu. They went from below average, got slaughtered by Immortal Order. We won them 3-0 and they forfeited because they were scared, and now it's one of the top teams.
It goes to show what hard work does, what dedication does. There's a lot of people to shout out in terms of, like, there's been squads that have improved drastically over this period in time, and we here, Waylander Gaming, all of us sitting here in the lobby, even Ginger Ninja with his green screen, we all got to sit and we have a first-hand viewpoint, an aerial viewpoint on the growth and development. This was an exciting match. I know the score and the result, the timing seemed like it was an unbalanced match. It really wasn't. It was just until that one switch of play. It goes to show like what level of competition we're dealing with. I'm expecting and hoping that this next game is going to be just as promising, just as devastating heading through. But I think the lobby bans are done and the players will be itching and waiting and saying, let this old man with his grey beard stop talking. I want to kill somebody.
Lobby bans being Gwyn, Lucian, Joy, Freya. There you go. Lobby bans being Gwyn, Lucian, Joy, and Freya. So obviously, Way, you and Ginger do the lobby bans right now, and then me and Shun takes the casting.
Thank you, boss. I get water, boss.
All right, into the banning phase we go. It is Anvi with the first ban for the side of Saint Dynasty. And, well, that is... Should I say this is a surprise ban? Can I say it's a surprise ban? Or that we just tell the truth and say nobody is surprised that Choco Prize Kagura has been removed?
I mean, we kind of expected that. Especially when it comes through in the semi-finals. There was a lot of respect bans coming out in this from the semi-final matches. He just showed us once again why his Kagura should be feared.
Your team is banning.
Yes. Definitely. I mean, it's 2 respect bans from Saints, which is very different from their usual troll bans. Banning out Violet Requiem's Akai, which was so devastating in the semis. Consley mod getting banned out as well, as the same with Silver Surfer performed really well on the Hilda, but I don't think Evil Inc. wanted to give that to Anvi as a potential first pick. But what are you making of Mimic locking onto the Yuzong first up?
Best first pick ever. Like, Yuzong is a pick first pick, definite, 100%. Like, even with the Sora being open, like, Sora is good, but Yuzong is better. Like, Yuzong might lose against the Sora, but there's a Valentina. So Valentina flex pick, I do oh, and the Grok is open. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to say anything, but GG's, bro. This is a win for Sin Dynasty. They got the Valentina counter, they've got the Yuzong, they've got the Grok. I don't care what the other two picks is. This is game for Sin Dynasty.
Yeah, you know what, right? This is one of the strongest mid lane combos you can go for. It's wall into Yuzong, into the taunt coming through from the Valentina, plus she's gonna go and steal the ultimate from either Eve or the Sora. This is it's deadly. It's deadly. But you know, like any chess match, Shroomzy Shroomzy's a pretty good chess player, though, for those of you who don't know, right? I'm putting it out there, so you know, if you want to challenge him, by all means, you can do so. He's a solid chess player. You know that this part of the draft is the chess part. There is a way to counter every situation. The question is what?
Muscle of iron.
The only way that they can counter this massive amounts of crowd control is by having enough sustain. That's the only way you can survive through this. Is you need the Esmeralda in this pick. You need something. I just hope this is not a gold lane YSS, which I assume it is. But then there's a lot of options you have. The Ruby is good. The Esma is good. Other than that, there's not a lot you can do. This is just too much CC.
Khalid can work as well, at least to provide some sort of counter to this early game pressure. Because, I mean, he's got all that you'd need for these mobility roamers. He's got the damage, he's got that mobility potential. I mean, he's extremely fast on that sand cloud of his. I think Khan is going to pick up the Dairath.
No, he will definitely not. Hayabusa, though, that's a good pick. Deals with Eve, deals with the YSS, and then you have the Faza to help. I would honestly... No, the Zushin was banned out. Zushin would have been crazy with that Grok, but Faza not a bad pick. Honestly, I love this. What I don't love is a Uranus jungle and YSS gold lane. Not gonna work. Uranus' jungle clear is just too slow, and especially playing up against Con, you know he's going to invade. You know he's going to steal all your farm. And yeah.
Oh, well. I mean, look, we've had our say on the drafting itself. We're going to hand over to Shroomzy and Scarpy as they're going to take us into the second game. For those of you tuning in right now, First Blood already been drawn by St. Dynasty. Evil Inc. Going a little bit unconventional here with a couple of picks. Will it play out in their favor? Will it not? Let us know your thoughts in the live chat. But over to you two gentlemen.
Yeah, I have to say, right, this Valentina pick is so beautiful for me right now. Because there is so much ults that she can steal that's so juicy. It's the Mountain Shocker, it's the Torrent Form, it's the real world manipulation, and well, the Sandstorm as well. So Valentina, make your pick. Tokoloshi. Osh Tokolosh away, bro, like it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ultimates, but I mean, if you look at her build, she's going for the full fighter build, so that means she's got only one target in mind, and that is going to be the Sora. Best counter for Sora in the XP late is a better Sora, so that's why you pick up the Valentino. So this immediately takes away his potential as a team fight hero, because you have whatever he has and more, because you got that Terrify from the Valentino as well.
Yeah, agreed. But now the question is, do you think it's going to be a Valentina full tank build? Just to grant that extra sustainability. And, well, Valentina with that Torrent form is so deadly. We've seen it. In which match did we see it? It was a Baby Oil Bandits match against someone. I don't know. I can't remember. Me and Way casted that match not so long ago. That was so deadly. But in any case, we're looking at the battle between Valentina and Sora at this moment. But Grok and Mimic trying to zone out Silver Surfer here in the jungle bot lane.
I mean, Khalid is very strong in the early game, so if you can poke him out and delay his farm as much as possible so he can be behind, it's going to definitely bode well for your team lineup, especially because there is a Uranus, so that the main source of damage is going to come from the side laners, so you actually want to keep them under wraps.
Yeah, agreed. So we do see the quad shadows coming in from Hayabusa. The shadow kill has been committed onto Violet Requiem. Uranus is currently taken so low. The retribution was used onto him. However, YSS secures the first blood onto you, Zong. And with that, let's quickly drop a bombshell. So, Shroomsy, women and men's shoe sizes are not the same. Women's shoe sizes is about 1.5 times smaller and thinner. So, eat it.
Okay, so you say a woman's size 9 is like a men's size 10. So, it's still small feet. Anyway. So let's go. Okay, so the first one is up. It seems like there is a hard contention here for the team. It's going to be tough to see who's going to get the fight. There is a lot of tank ability, but the problem is Yu Zong is making the rotation. There's a Black Dragon forming into the mix. We will see Violet Requiem chasing down Envy, but now the Black Dragon is into the backline. Onto Choco Pie will get the set. No! And that is now the Thunderfall coming out from Virus. There's the Thunderfall from Mimic. Mobo Chat will go in, and that is a lot of damage onto Silver Surfer. Will get deleted. That's the power of Valentina.
As Mobadad picks up a double kill, it's just past the 3-minute mark. It's 1 kill advantage in favor of St. Dynasty as they secure the first turtle of this match as well. It's a full 1k gold lead as we do see Violet Requiem gets caught out and has been sent back to the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, hopefully that helps. The only problem is this YSS is split pushing very well. So that's a lot of damage. Ooh, Silver Surfer has to flicker out as well. So a big battle spell that's been committed. So I honestly expect him to now go for the dive onto the YSS.
Yeah, and agreed. So, but yeah, bro, this look, I still don't get the YSS fixes. We do see the Sandstorm lands onto Faza. Will Tokolosh get caught out here? The very form has been committed. Silver Surfer taking damage from the Valentina as Hayabusa gets a kill onto the Uranus. Uranus is not having a good time, bro. Being 0 and 4 as Hayabusa picks up a double kill. Will we see a triple kill for the Hayabusa? No, Khan does disengage. The Soren form coming in from Sora, and he gets a kill onto Yuzong, picking up a double kill onto the Grok as well. That was a 2-for-2 exchange.
Can we just say GG's to Mobo Chad with that flicker over the wall and the turret? Like, bro, this Valentina is the playmaker. Like, Chad has been doing very, very good. Everything we expect the Valentina XP lane to do for the team. Zoning, diving in the back line, using the mobility to your advantage. The only thing I would love to see is Mimic come online. He is struggling a bit on this Yuzong so far. And, I mean, you've seen Mimic as a playmaker, and he needs to farm up.
Agreed. I mean, Mimic has always been a star for St. Dynasty. Maybe it's just going to take him a minute or two longer into this matchup, but we'll see. As we do see the wall onto Khalid. Silver Surfer taking damage as we do see the quad shadows getting committed from the Hayabusa. Will Grok, oh! Hayabusa catches him, and it's a killing spree for Khan on this Hayabusa. We do see the stolen Thoran form getting, oh no! It's actually both Thoran forms getting committed as Sora gets taken down, and it's a mega kill for Hayabusa as Choco Pie has been eliminated. We do see the focus onto Violet Requiem, but the Uranus will be able to escape the clutches of St. Dynasty. It's Mimic picking up a kill onto YSS, so that's a 4-for-0 exchange.
Oh, finally. Yeah, that's massive. That's massive. I mean, bro, Violet has not been having a good time on these weird picks. It's off-angle picks that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. This time it doesn't work, but Tokoloshi has been taken low. Luckily, does not have the glowing ones yet on the team, so that last bit of damage couldn't have gone through. But the fight is on to the top lane. That is the beautiful quad shadow and the shadow kill taking down Virus. So that is another kill and a potential turret going to the side of St. Dynasty.
Oh, so it's at the 6-minute mark. St. Dynasty rocking with a 9-kill advantage and rocking with a 4.2. Well, okay, never mind. Make that a 4.5k gold lead at this moment. Securing the first tier 1 turret. The Black Dragon form has been committed. The tectonic charge landing onto 2. Choco Pie getting taken down by the Grok, and St. Dynasty is relentless with this pressure on Evil Ring. We do see the Torrent form and the Sandstorm getting committed. Is this the time that the Evil Ink needed? Is this the turning point as the Torrent form, stolen Torrent form, gets committed by MOBA Dad, and he is focusing on 2-4. It's a 1v4 situation. Hayabusa's just around the corner. Silver Surfer so low, but Virus getting the shutdown kill onto Valentina. That's a 4-0 exchange in favor of Evil Ink.
That was a beautiful, beautiful flicker play coming out from Virus, and the team was just there to follow up. Seems like some Dynasty did overstep a little bit, and now the advantage they had has been reduced significantly, only down to a 2k gold lead. So this is now the time for Evil Ink to come back, but whether they come back or the gold lead stays there, that is the question.
Well, let's see. I mean, it is 15 seconds away from the third and final turtle in the second match. Saint Dynasty obviously taking the first blood in the first match. But yeah, it's been a very strong performance coming in from Saint Dynasty up until, well, just before the 7-minute mark. So let's see if they can stay composed or if Evil Ink can turn the tide here. As we do see the Storm form getting stolen. Feathered airstrike into the mix. Violet Rickrip getting taken down. We do see the Sandstorm being committed defensively. However, Virus trying to jump onto the far onto the back line as the Torrent form, stolen Torrent form, has been committed, and the Quad Shadow is being used to escape the clutches of the Sora. We do see the Thunder landing onto Grok, but the Grok is a tanky boy as MOBA Dad secures the kill onto Virus. The chase is onto iMadness as we do see the wall coming in on from Grok, but first phase of the Mountain Shock has been committed, and the YSS will escape. So that is a successful offense coming in from Saint Dynasty.
The real world manipulation onto Mimic. He's in a lot of danger. Dives in with Petrified. There's a lot of sustain. But there's like to follow up, and that is a 1-for-1 exchange. He made the best out of a bad situation. They got the Lord as well. So if they can get one of these Holy Shields pop, it might be the ending angle, all depending on the Grok plays. Because I mean, Anvi has been doing so good on this Grok, and it's been the playmaker.
Yeah, 100%. I can promise you, Grok is going to be a respect fan going into the next round. But Anvi, just also, if you look at his wall placements, right, on the taken down turrets, you will see he tries and zones everyone in, not allowing them to get out. So it's a small, tiny, awkward spot that you would try to get out, and the feathered airstrike just follows up. So Anvi is the trigger point.
It's definitely the ability they have. Oh, going on to Violet Record with the shadow kill. Will he get the kill? That's 1 HP escape. But now the feathered airstrike is there, trying to zone everyone away. Black Dragon for what a trigger from the tower. The Lord is only at half HP. They can go for this lock. And there's the Torrent form coming out from Mobile Chat. That's the first kill onto Choco Pie. They are looking now for the next target, but it seems like Mobile Chat will be in a lot of danger. Will he get out? No, sorry. That is 1-for-2 exchange, but they will possibly get this inhibitor.
As we do see the Sandstorm does land onto Grok. However, the feathered airstrike coming in. Will Khalid get taken down? Yes, it's a killing spree coming in from Tokoloshi. Tectonic charge lands onto 2. However, we do see the flicker coming in from Anvi to just retreat. I mean, that's 2 Holy Shields getting popped off before the 10-minute mark. Saint Dynasty is pushing these turrets so quick.
Ooh. Oh, bro, what a dodge coming out from iMadness. That's a Mountain Shock attacking down Mimic. Bro, he dodged that Petrified like a boss. But there's a Terraform coming out from Virus, surviving the Shadow Kill at least. So that is a good exchange. No Shadow Kill for the next few minutes.
The feathered airstrike getting committed from Tokoloshi. Landing onto Violet Requiem and iMadness. However, you could see the Khalid's focus point is that Faza. And Tokoloshi senses the Khalid and just cancels the ult. Like, okay, no, I don't want to get taken down by the Khalid once more.
I mean, you'll see Tokoloshi positioning very farther than you would normally see the Faza because of the Khalid. You don't want to get caught out by that combo. He alone can take down the Faza. So that is the target, the trigger point that are looking for.
Yeah, agreed. We do see the shadow kill coming in from Hayabusa onto Silver Surfer. Khalid is taken so low. However, he does use the Sand Prayer to just heal back up. And iMadness looking for an opening. But it's going to come down to this Uranus, bro. Uranus needs to get the zoning in. And Choco Pie is not having a good match. 0-6-4.
No, definitely. I mean, Choco's his strength is on mobility heroes. Eve having one of the least mobile mages, his playstyle doesn't completely fit with the hero. That's, I think, why he's struggling so a lot.
So it's just before the 12-minute mark. It's 11 kills advantage in favor of Saint Dynasty. Saints also rocking a 6.2k. Make that a 7k gold lead just after that second Lord of the Matches. We do see the Black Dragon form being committed. Yuzong is onto the backline. Chocopai taken low with the Feathered Airstrike. The Thorin form has been stolen once more. I mean, this is the time. Oh, we do see the Shadow kill going in from Hayabusa as he uses the Quad Shadow just to escape the clutches of Evil Inc.
That is a good positioning advantage. I mean, with the Lord barreling down, you want to get as much skills baited out as possible. And one of these massive skills would either be the Sandstorm or the RWM. Either one of those would be good picks. They are going to try to poke Violet Requiem. Already have committed the ultimate, so that is one less thing to worry about. But it all comes down to the play. Will Mobachad be able to get the flick with the Tauren form? They ticked on a shot. That's onto 3 people. They got the beautiful setup, and that is the full engagement. But now Tokoloshi will be taken down by iMadness, and that is already a 2-for-1 exchange. The Lord is still alive, but it seems like they are only interested in this inhibitor.
As we do see the focus is onto Silver Surfer, that Shadow kill taking down the Khalid. All the minions are on the base. It seems like Saint Dynasty will be ending this. That wall comes in. That's a double kill coming in for Hayabusa. And GG's. Well played to Saint Dynasty. Taking the second match as well. Holy macaroos. Saint Dynasty's Con, the captain, picking up MVP 7, 1, and 14. iMadness picking up an MVP with a YSS as well. Look, iMadness played beautiful with the YSS on the gold lane. Mimic was struggling against the YSS early on, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, GG's.
Yeah, it was a good game. Chocopai getting the chocolate.
It's a parallel speller created for all Adeltians.
Quite interesting. But one thing I have to say, bro, Con got the MVP. But my real MVP is Mobachad. Like, his play on that Valentina was so good.
Agreed, gents. We are live on cams, hey?
Indeed. It looks like Way is sleeping while we're on cameras.
Sorry.
It's old age catching up.
Yeah. I forgot to take my vitamins today. My bad. I was just replying to some work messages really quickly.
Okay, interesting. Move up.
Sorry. Why don't I get to play? Huh?
Interesting question. Violet Requiem is declining my invite to the lobby. Do you think we will be seeing Doof coming in for the last game?
My question is, who's this UV person in the lobby?
I don't know.
UV. Who's UV?
They're on top of Virus.
UV. I do not recognize the name. Let me quickly check.
Okay.
Oh, he's also in Chocopai squad, so it might be one of the members. Let me just quickly confirm that.
Clan tag. Clan tag is important here. It was established in the rulebook, and it was reiterated. So this is grand finals. I would expect everyone to know that. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to... What happened to Tika? Oh, I think you mean Rika. Bro, he's busy with personal life. He's taken a step back from casting. As far as I know.
I thought you were gonna make a joke. I thought you were gonna make a joke about a chicken because you said Tika, but then the moment has come. The moment has come and gone.
Yeah, it unfortunately has, and so has the joke as well.
Sadly. What can we do? All right, so it's 2-0 in the favor of St. Dynasty. Best of 5, it's match point to them at this moment in time. 2 very dominant performances. Will this player swap potentially help Evil Inc. out here? Do you think that that's going to be enough? Or is it, right, let me throw this question out here to both the viewers and the panel as well. Was it the game won and lost in the drafting phase?
Yes.
Generally, 100%. That is the case.
Yes, because you see, the thing is they didn't want to allow Con to pick up the YSS. Regardless, Madness played a beautiful game with the YSS. I'm not taking the YSS away from Madness, but they were trying to remove picks from St. Dynasty, and it didn't work in their favor. That Hayabusa was deadly. Con's fast fingers, bro.
Yeah.
He never stops to amaze me. Except the only time that he amazes me is when he troll picks or troll bans, bro. That's the only time he amazes me.
Yeah. Though I'm looking at the comment section in the live chat. We have Super Shady saying, Saints have a history of getting reversed sweeped. We have seen this before.
Valid.
We have seen it before, just to add a little bit of pressure on here. Let me throw the question to Scarpy, since he was praising Saints and Con so much. Do you think that could happen right now?
No. I think listen. Saints needs to have one match, right? Saints need to have one grand finals that goes perfect for them. Because if we look at MSA losing against EEQ 3-1, if we go to Origins getting clean sweep 3-0 from Ritalin Sons, it's St. Dynasty's time. Come on, let's get that leprechaun here. It is time. It's 100%. Yeah.
St. Dynasty is the South African equivalent of choke Rora, as I've said previously. They love choking, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, they got a clean sweep in the grand finals. Like, it's unfortunately the case. They did choke multiple times in a row. The question on if it is possible to reverse sweep, if it was Doof here, yes. Doof is not here, no.
All right. Any case, ladies and gentlemen, let's not delay this match any further. The bans being Kagura, Zushin, YSS, and Joy. So good luck and have fun to both teams, and let's go.
Thank you, Reese.
Yeah, so there's been some very interesting, very heated opinions. I'm sure everyone has their view as well into what's going to happen. But over to you two gentlemen as you take us into the drafting phase.
Valor and royalty in a dead body.
Come, Scarpy, let's rock this.
All right, let's go. GG's well played. All right, expected, right? I 100% predicted the Grok respect ban as the Evil Inc. removes the Sora from Saints' hands as well. But not even that they picked up the Sora. It's just they don't want the Valentina to get back into the mix, because let's be honest, that Valentina was deadly, right? And now you fluff monkins on the panel here with me. You were not glazing me, but flaming me and my team. So it's time to glaze the life out of St. Dynasty, because they are going to take this 3-0 as we do see the Leomord and Freya getting banned out from St. Dynasty.
The Grok ban, I understand the respect came out, but they had first pick though. I would have just taken the first pick slot, picked up the Grok, banned out maybe the YSS, because Grok is just that good of a hero. He's that big of a playmaker that you have in your arsenal. And yeah, okay, but anyway, it's banned out. And we're going for the Gacha. I expect the Zushin to be picked up earlier coming out from Tokoloshi, or even the Eve.
Well,
I'll lead for the W.
Not Tokoloshi going for Faza. That's Faza. Get a Gacha. Being the first band. First picks coming in from St. Dynasty. Sorry, I just choked there. I can't wait to get this tie off my neck. Any case, Choco Pie and Silver Surfer with the response. Question is, do you think Silver Surfer is going to pick up that Hilda again? Yeah, okay, never mind. My words weren't even cold.
100%. I mean, it's the Kadita. Like, the Hilda is good, especially up against the Faza. This Kadita is going to smack in this draft, especially with going up against the Faza and Con. Like, whatever Con plays, Kadita is good against that.
Agreed. But yeah, I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving the Kadita pick, especially to deal against the Faza. But Con picking up the CC in favor of Saint Dynasty. Obviously, CC is a hard counter to the Yuzong, but CC can be used as a flex pick at this moment.
Yeah, 100%. The thing is, I think they want the flex pick because Mimic's Arlord is open. If they can get the Arlord with the correct lineup, it's going to be crazy. The glue is also still open, which is something massive that they can go for. It all depends on the draft. So if they can maybe use that as the final pick to flex into that, it is going to be well worth it. The only other thing I can maybe expect them to go for is... Yeah, Lapu maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe the Guinevere.
I see a lot of individuals here in the chat saying UV is gonna Gushin. Do you think the Gushin is going to get picked up by the side of Evil Inc? Because it is Violent that got swapped out.
Yeah, he is a Gushin one trick. Oh, not one trick, but his main is Gushin. He's a really good Gushin. So I expect this, but yeah, there's a clue I was waiting to do. The clue, that immediately takes the Gushin pick out. No Gushin. So that means your options is Guinevere. Yeah, that's the only option.
Oh, this X-Borg is actually massive in favor of Evil Inc. I mean, X-Borg, right? You know what an X-Borg can do right now at this batch, bro. For me, the X-Borg is a beautiful pick, honestly.
In my opinion, the best pocket pick to have in your team is the X-Borg Flex. Like, having X-Borg on the XP Gold, it's a good hero overall, and especially in the gold lane, because he has range, he has damage, he has high HP. So that's all you need against the fighter matchup. Hayabusa, I'm not a fan of.
Ooh.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's Con, so it can work, but the Hayabusa I don't think is the best pick.
Wait, do you see this? How is Junior expecting me to say this, right? Junior son, with the super chat. I just needed to shout that because I didn't know how else to say that. So, 40 bucks coming in from Junior son. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the love and the support.
Like that is like that Big Bang Theory. When they read his diary, it's like, fuck. If you know, you know. All right, but I mean, overall, the draft is done. The chessboard has been set up. This is match point for St. Dynasty. Will they get a clean sweep, or will history repeat itself?
Well, into the game we go. It's time to find out. The players are ready. The viewers are anxious. We ourselves are waiting to see what's going to happen. Will St. Dynasty clutch this out? Can Evil Inc. bring us back in to take us to the 4th game? All to play for right now. The drafts are in. It's gonna be exciting. Choco Pie on that Kagura already trying to get into position once to get a bit of poke damage onto the Fasa. Yeah, on the Kadita.
Okay, so
the combination of that Hilda and the Kagura is just gonna be a problem. I can foresee this already.
Yeah, well,
it's gonna be an interesting game.
Yeah, Fasa does have that. Ooh, nice poke damage here from Fasa with that extra range. Choco Pie has to go for the flicker. Revitalize also being popped out as Anvi is searching for Choco Pie, but has that bit of safety. Hilda is getting poked down as well. So early game advantage going the way of St. Dynasty right now, Ginger Ninja.
Very much so. Already a little bit of a goal difference there getting built up. Very interesting to see what this who's going to be doing with this YZ, because I feel like that's a very interesting little matchup over there.
Yeah. Though I will say this, right? iMadness is not having the most fun time up against Mobadad on the CC, but there's going to be an engagement in the mid lane. It's a first blood double kill. Meanwhile, we are going to see Mobadad taken down in response on the top lane, and look at the quick speed of rotation here from Saints. Mimic going for the lane cut. I mean, this has been the strat from Saints throughout the course of the tournament. They get themselves into position so very early around these neutral objectives. That's why I say, rotation-wise, they are one of the best, if not the best in the server.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I mean, it's been that way for quite a while. So I mean, I kind of feel like they just cement their position continuously.
Yeah, there's gonna be the shadow kill into the backline with yeah, but it's Yuzong chasing down the Fossa, gets the cancel there. Virus by going in with that, as you said, the big back dragon wants to chase down Takunoshi, but the stun comes through. Are they going to be able to take him down? It's going to be the revitalize, beautifully timed from Anvi. Rough waves from Chocopai on a Kadita. They want to get the chase on, but it's the Violet
for that. I think she's gonna take that. No, she won't make it. No, she won't make it. I thought the CC was gonna come in for the Kag there. I think she has that in mind though.
Look at Mumik with this. Oh, the curtain call!
My goodness, this is not gonna play out well for Dynasty.
It's a, what is this? A 3-for-4 exchange. Just slightly in their favor in terms of numbers. Though, the hunt was on here. Khan quite low. Chocopai knows that he's going to go for the buff. Anvi wants to try to get something down, but gets taken out. The rough waves is there. As Kadita is going to try to disengage Takunoshi. He's going to just give Khan just enough space to be able to take his farm. This game here has got that. Yeah, it's got that bit of a back and front feel to it.
Oh no, definitely. It's going to be a way different match from the previous two I think we've seen. Completely. The drafts are a bit more compatible in terms of having a nice long match, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's the feathered airstrike into the mix from Takunoshi, just using it to try to steal some farm and objectives away from the side of Evil Inc. Hilda, Silver Surfer, once more frontlining, using that mobility, but Khan wants to get a bit of poke damage in here. Hilda has that tankiness, however. She's a beefy lady. The second turtle of the match is up. Mimic on that glue, doing the zoning for the team. Once more, Quad Shadows does come out from Khan. They're going in for Bob, but Virus on that Black Dragon. This is the trigger for the side of Evil Inc. They want to get it onto the Foster. It's going to be the Avatar of Guardian. Not enough to save. Quick rotations here from iMadness. But meanwhile, Khan is into the backline, gets unstoppable. He's going to be protected here by Mimic. He's waiting for the Quad Shadows, but the stun comes through. Yeah, it's going to be Virus getting that setup, and Chocopai with.
Do you think he'll get out there? He'll chase? Nah, I don't think. Oh, they're going for it.
They are. And the strike now comes in from the Takunoshi. It's going to be Evil Inc. with the advantage so far.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think they'll get this turtle without too much hassle.
Saint Dynasty have to slow the game down, just get that repositioning going if they want to end this off. Takunoshi once more getting taken down. They're focusing, or hard focusing the mage. There's the curtain call into the shadow kill. Now Avatar of Guardian does land, but it's not enough damage just yet from the side of Saints. But the Violet Requiem, the blow up. It's iMadness with a mega kill.
Yeah, no, look, we're definitely gonna need some what's this anti-heal coming in from Saint Dynasty before we really see any major shutdowns from them, in my opinion. They're gonna struggle with that with the Hilda and the Yizong.
Interestingly enough, I'm just checking. Khan looks like he's trying to build the Sky Piercer. Maybe for that just extra bit of damage, but they're gonna have to try to get a sort of snowball going. As there's the engage, the shadow kill does come out. He has the Quad Shadows to escape if he needs to. The revitalizes into the mix, but they're stunning him up. He's got the fast fingers. Oh my goodness! Look at the dance. He manages to escape, but the flicker from iMadness. is
the
just
fact that
gonna
it
take
lasted
him
that
to be unstoppable.
Oof. Glue on Mimic. Nothing to be done here, brother.
Yeah, there's enough sustain on Silver Surfer. Now the turnaround's gonna be here. They're gonna chase down Mimic. He has the split form to get away. The passive just not enough from that Yuzong. And this game is firmly in the grasp of Evil Inc.
We agree. I don't see a turning point for saying Dynasty in the specific match unless they do get some anti-heal up. I think just the glowing one from Farsa should be more than enough, more than sufficient.
Well, let's see what they do, or at least in terms of the building. They do need that anti-heal. Though, when we're looking at early versus a late game in terms of the composition, Evil Inc. have this early game potential. They're very tanky. We will start to see Hilda drop off not soon. It's still going to be quite a while before she does drop off. It's at least 5 to 6 minutes to go before that has to happen. But Saints, they're just going to try to weather the storm till they get towards the late game.
Yeah. No, look, I see you. The only place I'm coming from with the anti-heal is if I'm looking at the builds, you know, in composition with the like, for instance, X-Borg with the Warhammer, and I see Gwen is running both Scythe and concentrated energies. So, you know, just that little bit of anti-heal might just give them a little edge they need to finish off the fights, which they might have been missing. Also, it kind of depends on... I see Farsa is running the Lethal Ignition, which was okay in early game to get that little bit of damage, but without that anti-heal, it's really difficult to get them down all the way.
Well, Saints right now, they need to not engage in these team fights. It's not going to work out. Yeah, it's not going to work out in their favor. You're just going to have to try to gain the farm that you're going to either be presented or try to get for yourself. A 4-1 split might be the best option. Once more Farsa with a feathered airstrike, just throwing it out there to zone away. The 4-1 split might be their best option. Just allow Hayabusa, Khan on that Hayabusa, to go and get as much farm as he possibly can. Chocopai did sense that you're going to get that same split going, and is going to try to get the dash in. Quad Shadows are being used by Khan. It's a 3v4 situation in the bot lane, and this is where Saints can get their macro game going. They just need to be patient, get the wave clear onto the right people, protect the Farsa for the most part, and be trying to do that job. And just hold on and then potentially be able to even out that gold lead and set yourself up for a comeback.
No, I agree. Well, there's a big ult from the Farsa.
Yeah, glue with the...
Is it going to be enough?
It's just into zone. Big ult from the out. It's going to be the Avatar of Guardian into the backline. Shadow kill coming out from Khan there on that Hayabusa. But escapes...
Just not enough.
Yeah, just couldn't escape back to safety. It's a 1-for-0 exchange. The Lord is up, so this should go uncontested to the side of Evil Inc.
Yeah, no. It would be pretty sad if they had to lose this Lord.
Yeah, there's no real way to contest with. There's no retribution, but for the side of St. Dynasty. But you won't really
always try
contest.
Yeah,
you
always
don't
try
really
if you
contest
can.
at this moment in time because it's a bit dangerous. So far,
I mean, a well-timed pass out would have been good, you know. Would have been...
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Once more, Choco
But I play Mage a bit more aggressive than most people, so you know I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be telling Tokoroshi how to play Mage. Let me just say that.
Yeah. So Virus with the Black Dragon form, just trying to build those stacks up. Mimic is being forced away on the glue. Once more, there's the jungle invade around the blue buff. I don't think Khan will want to try to go in just yet. He's going with the Quad Shadows. Does he get the pick off? Rough Waves does come out from Chocopai. They want to get the knockout, but she gets the passive going. Kadita just at the right time. Now the counter engages on, and it's a UV chasing down Tokoroshi with that Guinevere. Pops the Violet Requiem. Then the curtain call. Catching on to UV, and UV escapes like a Oh, okay, I was saying escapes, right? Just gets taken out there. It's a shutdown.
I see Farsa's actually swapped out the book for... It looks like she's going for glowing one now. I wonder if that might make a difference this time of the game. I mean, selling a book, it's a lot of gold after really. And it's not like they really head on farm. I'm calling this game, brother.
This Yuzong has been doing a lot of work.
Yeah,
it all depends on what's going to happen right now. Holy shields have been taken down. Farsa pops the ultimate just to get the waves cleared out, just to create space for the team to respawn and potentially just get a defensive situation going. But it looks on the surface that we might be heading into a game number 4.
Yeah, no, for sure, definitely. The glowing one is now on Farsa, so we'll be able to see whether my theory was correct or not. I did see Gato also run the dumb ice.
Here once more, Takarashi pops that feathered airstrike, using to zone just so that they can protect these tier 3 turrets. They should be able to do so. I think that's the happiest Saints could be about the situation, that they still have their tier 3 turrets. The real problem right now is getting the lock onto this X-Borg, as it's UV with the Capo taking out Khan as he comes back in. Virus with the Black Dragon form, Petrify, but Takarashi manages. Yeah, gets that Purify off. Now the feathered airstrike is into the mix. Curtain Call has landed. Can they get the blob? Finally, they take down Choco Pie. There's the Avatar of Guardian. Catches onto 3. What? Glue into the backline there. Onto UV. But UV is surviving through all of this. There's no real damage coming through here. And it's Farsa that gets taken out.
Yeah, no, the
that will be hunted into
bad.
the base.
That was a bit rough. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't have the draft in favor for Dynasty. Inc. definitely had the better drafting phase here. That would Yuzong just doing the most for them in this situation. You know, the Farsa was basically too scared to do anything, popping off ults, clearing lanes, stuff like that, instead of really, you know, being there for the setups. So, GG to Evil Incorporated.
Yeah. Well played to them. As we'll wait for our co-commentators to come and join us. And we're going to be heading into the 4th game. And once we get the screens up and running, we're going to see a very sad face from Scarpy.
Yeah. Nee, goed dan. Anyway. Well, GG's...
Larry's koop nog.
Ja, die bok kan nog blaren. Anyway, that was a good play coming in from Evil Inc. It seems like UV was that answer that they were looking for, but iMadness picking up the MVP with the X-Borg, right? Let's take this away, or break this down. That X-Borg was the pick for Evil Inc. And I expect the X-Borg being Respect Band or Saints going to pick it up. Any case, let's just quickly get the lobby up and running. 4th match, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, I agree that build on Farsa was a bit strange. I saw the book coming in and then he swapped out for the glowing one, which was a bit strange. But yeah, I think she might have been better off just running the book. But yeah, also you don't have those stacks for the book. It's not really useful.
But they didn't have the damage overall to deal with the tankiness that came through from Evil Inc. I mean, you're looking at Hilda, Yuzong, X-Borg. Kadita is your one squishy, so to speak, right? But that's not really a squishy. Because, I mean, when you engage on her, she's just going to rough waves out of everything. At the same time, she's got that mobility and the passive that can be procced. Guinevere, yes, granted, because it was Gwyn in the jungle. But with that extremely front-heavy lineup, it created all the space in the world for Guinevere to be able to jump into the backline. And they hard-focused Takarashi in that game on the Farsa. I mean, they knew that if you get Farsa out of the equation, that's the major source of damage. Because Hayabusa takes a while to come online with his like real damage.
I agree.
All right, Guinevere and
Definitely.
Zushin being the bands coming in from Saint Dynasty. We're just waiting for Evil Inc.'s bands, and let's go. Let's go. All right, batting out the YSS and the Joy. So good luck and have fun to both teams as we are going to jump into the fourth match. Still match point for Saint Dynasty.
Yeah, still match point. So it's still pressure onto Evil Inc. as we head into the drafting phase, and then we'll hand over to Shroopsy and Skapskenko, as Skapskenko will be getting excited enough to maybe push Saint Dynasty over the line with just his excitement, and Shroomsy will be whispering in his ear just to make him all nice and scared. Ginger Ninja and I will head into the draft.
I was rooting for Inc. to win that game, if I'm honest. I was kind of feeling the fourth game.
Yeah, fourth game's always
Kagura, always a problem. I would not want that like in anyone's hands, if I'm honest.
I swear to protect
Freya,
let alone our famous Kagura. The one everybody knows, Choco Pie. But yeah, they got rid of it. It's out of the equation. The Hilda, I think, is one that proved problematic right throughout. So Saints are like, you know, let's deal with Silver Surfer, and that Hilda gave a lot of vision in that match.
Yeah, another Grok fan coming through. I mean, I don't know what's the story with Grok, man. Like, what does he do? He throws a wall.
Yeah, he can reset, reposition waves. He can like that zoning capability of his is massive. But I am, as Shroomsy said in the earlier stream, I'm loving the Yuzong picks. Right, he's such a strong hero right now, and at the same can be said for Gato. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Gato in the early game. He gives this extreme amount of jungle invade ability.
Interesting. We've got the Sora coming in from Evil Link with the Gato.
I didn't cure the pain.
And then it doesn't even need to be said at this moment in time. It's just as soon as you see Sora, you're gonna see Valentina. They just go hand in hand.
Yeah.
One on one side, the other on the other.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but I only came back this season, so whatever. So
Alright,
just so
alright.
chat noise, I represent everybody that doesn't know what they're talking about. That is why I'm here. Just in case that was not clear. I just want to see Valir. I'm sad.
Well, we're looking at the lineup so far, and we've got Anvi going for the high Russ, so they want to deal with the early game pressure that can be placed from Gato, with the early game pressure that can be placed from high Russ. 2 revitalizers means that the jungle lineup, or at least jungle invasion, should be fairly even between the two teams.
I'm curious to see this last ban. Is it gonna be a glue? I doubt it. Uranus.
Yeah, they know that Evil Inc. have been favoring this, but ooh, if they go for this Pharamus pick coming through, right, that's just going to add an extra layer of sustain to the whole matchup, and that gives Evil Inc. a very solid advantage around team fights. The question is, what would they be going on for the jungle pick?
Well, is this countering the high loss?
Just to be able to sustain through, like, you know, what to the table.
Team is picking.
I'm gonna go for the Lilia. That's not bad.
The stunning, brainy
I can dig it.
detective. Yep, it's me.
Yeah, well, Lilia can makes life a little bit scary if you're a high loss. It's gonna throw out that poke damage.
Maybe even the Yuzong, you know, she could very easily deal with the Yuzong.
She can.
Yes.
Tukulash goes
My man.
for that.
My man. He just won the game for them. I'm just saying. He just won the game for them, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
solid
joking. So
pick.
like Lilia is the one mage I hate playing Valier against. That is probably the one thing. I don't know why. Maybe I don't understand Lilia, or maybe the people I play against that play Lilia are just cracked. But yeah, she's not fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's because she, in the early phases, she has quite a bit of a range advantage on Valier, where that generally tends to be the case with Valier, where he has a bit of a range advantage in the early phases with his first skill. So that's how I feel about it. Anyway, I'm just a lonely mage.
He's going to have a good time up against that Fredrin. Because, I mean, Valier is one of those heroes who can deal with Fredrin quite nicely. Stun and kite. Right, but anyway, that's enough from us and what we think is going to happen into what is actually going to happen. And we hand you over to Skarpskenko and Shroomsy as they take us through the potentially last game of the evening. Or maybe not.
Welcome to Mobile
Yeah, so this is match number 4. Saint Dynasty up against Evil Inc. It's 2 dubs in favor of Saint Dynasty, 1 dub in favor of Evil Inc. Shroomsy, are you fired up and amped to go? I think Saint Dynasty is taking this one.
No, I do not think so. You see, it might be. I'm not going to lie, I was hating St. Dynasty's draft until they picked a Fredrin into a Valier. I don't know what they thought about that pick. That was not the pick, though. But I'm not going to count out Evil Inc. just yet, bro. This Lilia is going to be the wild card. It's either going to make them win or make them lose.
No, well, let's see. I mean, it's just before the first minute mark. Listen to me saying 4-minute mark. It's just before the first minute mark. And Saint Dynasty tried to establish this control on the mid lane. Leomord, right? Leomord was brutal in that first match. So let's see if Con can get that Phantom Steed and do what he needs to do with Barbiel.
It's going to be a good one. I mean, Barbiel. That Leomord is crazy. He's one of the best junglers in this current patch for a reason. Con had the option to go for this at least this time. And he does struggle against the Fredrin, but that's why you have the Valet to deal with the Fredrin, and he can just go and dive the backline. So it all comes down to the layering of the skills and the engagements.
Yeah, UV just waiting for Con to get that litho low, just to come and first skill it and steal the litho away from Con. Will we see exactly the same as we do see the Thorn going onto Hylos? Hylos is keeping this vision onto UV. But the stun is onto Fredrin. Fredrin currently on half HP. The engagement continuing. Appraises round catches Anby. But Valor with the response and he takes down the Fredrin. It's currently 1-for-1 exchange. However, Silver Surfer is low. And that is Moba Dad picking up the kill onto Getagacha. That's a 2-for-2 exchange.
Yeah, giving MOBA that that Valentina option was not the play, though, to be honest. It's definitely going to bite them up, I think. And also another play comes out. Oh, what a retry coming out from UV, but now Violet recommends a bit of danger as he used the black shoes to get out. Envy is looking for the chase potential, but will need to disengage because now Violet is starting to do damage. I mean, it's been half an item and she's already doing good.
Yeah, I was just looking at the engagement between Moba Dad and I'm Madness, right? The Stolen Torrent form nearly catching out the Sora, but Sora winning that battle onto Moba Dad. Like, I'm Madness says, I'm not a virus. You can come and try me, Brewski.
Yeah, the thing is, it was overstepping from Moba's side, going for the full tower dive, with the flicker being committed. It was overstep that caused that engagement to lose, and with him already being gone, I mean, Valentina needs to snowball, especially when she's going fightable. So they need to watch out for the discipline. If they get ill-disciplined like the previous game, they once again are going to lose.
Yeah, well, let's see how this is going to play out as we do see the engagement continuing in the mid lane. Silver Surfer gets stunned up by the Hylos. Will the Violet Requiem with the Layla cause that damage with that magic balls that she casts? Oh no, it's just a poke away. And we do see Saint Con. You see that SD wants to keep on making me saying Saint, right? Con trying to get the wraparound with the Leomord, but not being able to do so. Madness is forced to use the Tauren form. Oh, the Tauren form is onto Valentina. Valentina does steal the Tauren form. Will we see another gold lane battle? No, sir. Let's go back to the mid lane.
Ooh, Envy is in a bit of danger. Already used that magic shockwave from Lilia. The combos is on point so far. And that without Envy on this mix, the Turtles is up, so they need to get some type of angle here onto Mimic. The Black Dragon form could not be committed, and that's a Praises Wrath securing yet another kill in the hands of UV. 2-1 and 1 so far. Looks like they are going after Con, but it seems like Tokoloshi there to follow up. But honestly, this is a losing battle for them.
Yeah, and chat, before you troll me about the magic balls, it ain't this Waylander Gaming stream if there's no Christopherson. As we do see the stolen Tauren form coming in, securing the kill onto Violet Requiem. The engagement continues here, and the jungles, the glorious pathway gets committed. The Black Dragon form has been committed. Mimic with a Yuzong is onto the backline, trying to focus onto Fred. Will Fred get taken down? The passive procs, and that is CC returning the kill onto Valor. This is a death fest right now. Silver Surfer will get caught out, and that is a 3-for-2 exchange going in favor of Saint Dynasty.
Yeah, going for that fight after you saw the Black Dragon charging down was not the choice to make, and it was a mistake come out from their part. So I would have expected them definitely to back off from that engagement. The win for that unfortunately got taken down and got punished. But the play is now going to happen onto this red buff. Mimic already in position. Moba looking for the angle to cut the wave. So this is going to be a fight happening.
Yeah, well, there we see the Thunder form coming in from Sora. Mimic getting taken low and eliminated as we do see the glorious pathway coming in. Stolen Thunder form into the mix, and that's Spreader taken down. That's all Valor stealing the kill from the Valentina. That's a 2-for-1 exchange going in favor of Saint Dynasty, and that's a successful red jungle invade. Oh, but CC securing a tier 1 turret in the bot lane.
Yeah, honestly, it's a massive fight. They need to watch out for this massive amounts of CC from the Hylos and the Valor. It's also one of those OG mid lane combos with the Hylos with the Valor. There's a lot they can still do to come back. It's not a lost game. I mean, there's only 1k gold lead at this point.
Wait, you're checking this, right? They're calling me Indo Light caster from Timu. Just because I said magic balls. Come on! It was funny, guys. Any case, Shrimsy, I'm going to leave the Lilia call outs for you. How does that sound?
Okay. So I don't know what a passive is called, but I know it's the first skill is Magic Shockwave, and the second is actually Moba Chat is in a bit of danger, but we will see the sign up coming out from the team. Madness is in a bit of danger. The Black Jack is diving the backline underneath the turret. That is the first kill onto Madness. Avatar got a juice counter to get the stun up, but there's no follow up at all. That is 2 kills and the mid lane turret going to the hands of Saint Dynasty.
Yeah, as well as the third and final turtle of this match. Saint Dynasty is capitalizing on this pressure that they've got onto Evil Inc., right? So it's just past the 7-minute mark. It's 3 kills advantage, and it's a 2.4k gold lead as well as the map control.
And that last part is the most important. Having the map control, especially in this side of a game, is definitely going to bode well. But there's a full engagement coming out in the top lane, but we will see the first is to follow Madness, followed by Silver Surfer. 2-for-0 exchange without any effort at all.
Saint Dynasty putting the wheels on the bus right now. The taunt up onto Mobadad. The Praises Wrath gets the shutdown kill onto Mobadad. Make that a 2-for-1 exchange.
Once again, Chad is overstepping a lot this game. Like, I don't know where his discipline went, but it went out of the door. Beautiful zoning come out here from Mimic, looking for the angle, but there's a critical as well as Fredrin just with the first kill to finish off that beautiful defense and counter engage. That piercing strike actually doing so much damage.
Agreed. Like Saint Dynasty, they need to keep their composure here. They had a nice advantage, but it seems like Evil Inc. are just capitalizing on the mistakes that they were doing, as we do see the Revitalize getting committed and the Avatar of Guardian in defensive mode from Silver Surfer.
Yeah, that's massive. Using that avatar, got in with the Lord up in 6 seconds. Good job from some Dynasty forcing out that massive spell. I mean, that's one of the best spells to go for the Lord Contention. So this Lord Contention is going to be close to impossible.
Yeah.
Not impossible, but close.
Yeah, well, it's not impossible. It's improbable. But Evil Inc. coming in with the big thing to say as they try to get the opening onto the Lord. However, the zoning coming in from Hylos, the glorious pathway has been committed. Solo Tauren form has been committed, and the real Tauren form has been committed. Phantom Steed into the mix. Will we see Lilia get caught out? Violet Requiem is forced to use the Black Shoes as Hylos gets the kill onto Sora. Valor on the killing spree onto Lilia. That's currently a 2-0 exchange. Yuzong continuing the battle onto the back line, and we will see Saints picking up the first Lord of this match.
Oh, what a play. What a play. This is the Lord being taken out and potentially a tier 2 turret. I mean, they're looking for the fight here underneath the turret. The UV's into the mix now with the taunts left, right, and center. Will they get the kill? But it seems like with Valor into the mix, it's going to be very hard. Critical has been committed, but there's the counter engage with the Glorious Pathway. They are on Silver Surfer. Will they get the full combo? There's the Tauren form from Madness SSR, but it's not enough. Envy will be taken down, and they need to disengage.
Yeah, first Lord does go in favor of Saint Dynasty, losing in this team fight, but just losing one hero. But it's just the Roma, so in my opinion, it's a fair trade. It's 14-10 at this moment, and they are rocking a 3k gold lead, 3.3k gold lead.
Oh, but now Tokoloshi is a bit of danger as he uses the flicker, and there's the shutdown from Virus. Black Dragon formation into the mix. They're looking for the angle underneath the turret, and honestly, this is not the angle they were looking for. They need to get this tower and get out. There's no way that they can fully commit to this fight.
No, they can't. We do see the Tauren form committed onto Yuzong, not being able to drag Yuzong with the second skill under the turret. The Phantom Seed has been committed, pulling Madness out as Sora gets taken down. It's currently 1-0 exchange. The Lord did the charge onto the tier 3 turret, but that will be 2 tier 2 turrets in favor of Saint Dynasty with this first Lord.
Oh, crazy play there coming out from Con on that Liu mode, bro. Just putting them out of the fight and allowing them to disengage and take a kill. Once again, onto the Virus, but there's the Tauren form coming out from Mobadan. But unfortunately, that does not get the pullback. But meanwhile, there is a kill onto Mimic, but UV has been taken low. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange. Worth it? I don't know.
Well, Saint Dynasty securing all the lane turrets. So, yeah, as we do see that last tier 2 turret will get taken down by the minions, and Con will potentially just secure it as well. But in any case, it's at the just before the 12-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. This is Saint Dynasty's match to lose at this moment.
100%. I mean, it's not over just yet. It can be maybe one mistake away from being a complete 118, and they have the ability with the amount of team fight spells that they have in their arsenal. If they layer it correctly, they can go for the win. Tokoloshi is looking for the angle. Might have been an overstep already using that Vengeance Flame this early.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is 40 seconds away from the next Lord, second Lord of this match, and Saint Dynasty, they look at the positioning, right? The Valor and the Hylos is already setting up or trying to set up for this Lord, just keeping these bushes in play and in favor of Saint Dynasty.
I mean, they are trying to zone all over the map. It's doing good so far, but it looks like they are looking to crash onto this red buff rotation. It all comes down to the play. Silver Surfer is looking for the angle, but there's a beautiful set onto 3 coming out from open tag. The follow-up is there from the team. They will get the first kill, but the Praise Wrath trying to be used defensively. That is the Silver Surfer being taken down. Tauren form second phase already into position, but now UV is taking them on a bit of a goose chase, trying to get out, but I don't think he will do anything, Rosogard. That's the second kill. 2-for-0 exchange, and the Lord is up.
Yeah, Saint Dynasty will be able to secure this Lord, second Lord of this match, uncontested, and this I have to say, out of all the matches, like the first one was very balanced. This match is right up there as well. So I have to say, if I need to pick matches so far in this evening, match 1 and match 4 is probably my favorite matches of this evening.
I mean, there has been a lot of fights, a lot of mistakes, and a lot of oversteps that's been capitalized from, but no massive ill discipline that's been showed, so that definitely helps the team. But the Lord is spawning up, the wave is being managed, so this is this the ending angle for St. Dynasty, or will they overstep and get overconfident?
Well, let's see if they will be able to keep this composure or the synergy that they built in this match. They do have the advantage, and let's see, the Lord will be storming up into the base now. Will charge onto this tier 3 turret.
Beautiful wave sync. It looks like they will be going for the top lane. There's the black form trying to zone everyone away. But now they are onto backline. The Violet Brick do a lot of damage onto Tokoloshi, and that is a beautiful tower push. It looks like they are looking for the angle. The Phantom Seed is already, but there's Avatar got onto 3 people, followed up with the Torah form from Sora. That is already 2 players down. They're looking for the 3. That is Envy down. Moba, that is in a bit of danger. We will see Virus chasing him down, and that is a 4-4-0 exchange on the defense.
What a defense coming in from Evil Inc. Obviously, they will be storming this mid lane right now, and potentially secure 2 turrets.
Yeah, they definitely have the option to go for 2 or even more. They are pushing the top lane as well. And Khan alone might be able to defend the second, the tier 2 turret, but it all depends on the play. We will see Sora with Storm Reform not landing, luckily, so that is the successful defense they were hoping for.
Yeah, well, just the Leo mode to defend the tier 2 turret. So St. Dynasty, they've still got their tier 2 turrets. Obviously, we will see CC and Gatho trying to push this tier 2 turret. The lane that's got the slow push. So obviously, they would like to get a tier 3. So it's all going to come down to this next Lord. None of these matches going past going far past the 20-minute mark. So if there was a match that's got that potential, I bet it's this one. Either Fredrin getting caught out, and it's a mega kill coming in for the Leo mode.
I don't know what UV thought there. He went into a 1v3 situation, trying to dive Lumot, but there's a Torah form coming out from iMatters. The follow-up is there from the team. Moba Dad showing him who's the better Sora, and will get the first kill finally now. And it's Yuzong into the backline, but finally Khan has mounted the horse, is looking for the kills onto Bobby Ali, onto Violet Record, but will be taken down at 1 HP. Will escape, but there's a flicker from CC who will not get the kill, but Silver Surfer has been taken down. That's already 3 players down, and it's base open.
Yeah, look at this Hylos, bro. Advi is doing a beautiful job at protecting everyone. Valor nearly getting taken out by the turret, and Anvi just rushing onto the CC to take the damage from the Valor. 2-for-0 exchange going in favor of St. Dynasty. Woo!
And with that, the Lord has been taken down, and once again, we are at the option of ending angle. I mean, this is match point for St. Dynasty. If they can get this push, they win the Cupid slash. But if not, it's going to be a complete 180. Will we see history repeat ourselves and Choke Dynasty take the loss, or will they finally redeem themselves?
Did you just call St. Dynasty Choke Dynasty?
Yes, I did.
Oh, this guy. Any case, Con, bro, don't worry. He's just a friend. Be nice with him, okay?
Bro, when has God ever been nice to me? Let's be honest. Like he sees me in the rank, he's like, food. Like, whatever role I play, Con targets me there. It's like, food. Okay, but I mean, the Lord is up. This is the final battle. We will see the Thunder form being used by iMatter. So that's a bit of CC not being available for the final push. It all comes down to the play coming out from Yuzong. Has already used it back there, but there's a beautiful, glorious pathway. We will see him onto UFP. That's Avatar letting onto only 1. But I mean, it seems like it is a successful bait defense. But there's Sora with the Torah form. The stun is on point. Silver Surfer will be the first to fall, and that is Virus as the next.
Yeah, a shutdown kill as the CC has been taken down. We do see the Winter Crown coming in, but it's a double kill coming in for Khan. Oh, double kill for Mimic as well. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. St. Dynasty being the champions of Cupid slash. Suckered everyone that said Choke Dynasty. Suck it!
MVP.
Anyway, let me quickly go do this. Wait, I'm gonna put us on cameras. Let me quickly go get Con. Woo. MVP going to Con once more with the Leomord 6-0-14. UV picking up the MVP with the Fredrin.
The only reason Con got the MVP in that match is because Valir
Welcome back. The clouds are
sacrificed himself for the team 3 times. That's all I got to say.
Like your gloating there, your glazing is even worse than scarps on the top of some Dynasty.
Hey bro, I'm sorry. I called it.
I will say this, right? I will say this.
Yeah.
It's a well-deserved victory by Saints. They played very well across the entire tournament. They've lost just, I think, in the entirety of the tournament, best of 3s, best of 5s, they've lost 3 games. Well, it was one in the quarters, one in the semis, and then one now in the finals. I mean, if that is not an impressive performance, what can be labeled impressive?
Oh, exactly. Exactly. I have to say, like, I agree they deserve the win. It's been way too long since Dynasty has won a tournament, so it's about time. And I finally left all the shenanigans with this Xylong and Natalia bans, and after that he choked because he went troll picks, and finally he's playing serious. Like, I hope he woke up.
Well, it seems that they did, stop all of those troll picks and bans, right? Maybe they'll bring it out again once in a while, since you're bringing it up here. I don't know if you find it, but you, Shrooms, if he finds you in rank, I'm sorry.
I'm dead. Bro, even worse than it was before. Like, if he ever finds me in rank, he will not worry about winning the game. He will worry about giving me 20 deaths. I can promise you that.
But it's all fun, right? It's
it's not fun.
No, I mean, like, fun in terms of what we say, what we do in casting. Right? I say this all the time to you and everyone else. Gamesmanship is such an important thing, though I think, Shroomsy, you might have given Saints a moniker that they might not like. As Khan just joins us here, Khan, Shroomsy might have given you your team a moniker that is going to make you hunt him down in every ranked game. He was calling you Choke Dynasty after you lost the 3rd match. What do you have to say to him?
It's true. We choked that very hard. Almost tilted, but yeah, had to lock in.
Yeah, and just to give background there, I called you guys Choke Dynasty because for the past 3 tournaments, you've went undefeated throughout the tournament and then choked in the grand finals. So I have to say, well bloody played on this game. It was, except for that 3rd game where you choked, it was a dominant performance from you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know what I was impressed with was that 1 HP escape on the Leomord just there before the last Lord that entered the game. Yeah. I was watching CC engage you, and I'm like, dead, and then not dead. I was like, oh my word, that's a clippable moment.
I was surprised myself that I didn't die there, and then I just saw a whole team. The rest of the team is gone. So
it does. Yeah, I think Gato with the revitalize there was just that gave you that sliver of HP that you needed.
Yeah.
High loss.
Shout out Envy.
I'll just say
Envy.
Oh, you heard it here first. Circuit, your old news, bro. Envy the new.
To be honest, right, I'm not sure where you got this Envy from, right? Maybe it's a name change from somebody else, but Envy has been solid on the roam throughout this tournament.
Yeah, no, he's been known on the server for a while. He used to be called Elbow, and Anthony as well. So he used to be in what? Exodus. He used to be in Exodus.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah.
Yeah, he did an excellent performance throughout this tournament.
He
But that second game, I think, was that like some personal beef going on between UV and everybody else and Tokuroshi, because they hard focused him in that third game on the far side. The man couldn't breathe.
I mean, I think that was their win con there. You know, if Fasa is uncomfortable, like then we can't actually zone out their backline. Or like do anything, so it was much easier for them to win the fights because our mage is out, and they played that well.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely understood which was going to be your trigger point, because Fasa with that damage, it's from early to late game. She's such a strong mage, but it's just when she commits the ultimate, that's where her weakness comes into play, because she has to stand and deliver, and you can't get to her.
Yeah. It's the fatal flaw of Asa.
Yeah.
But in any case,
when it came...
wait, you finish first. No, you finish first.
Alright. I was just thinking about the draft into the third game, into the fourth game, the final game, right? What was with the Leomord pick? I mean, I know Leomord is like the strongest, or one of the strongest junglers in the game, right? But obviously, you're not picking a jungler just based on its individual strength. What were you thinking when you drafted that Leomord?
It was actually, so as you could tell from the lobby bans, they were trying to ban me out. So they took out my most played picks, which is the YSS and the Joy. Very comfortable on those. And then, I mean, after that, the best pick after that is Leomord, right? Hayabusa can work, but for example, their lineup that they had being like tanky comp, Hayabusa is not gonna do anything. So it was like, you just have to take the Leomord. It's like the best pick, best option out of the rest. So yeah, that's why.
Okay. Sean.
May I have my moment now? Sorry. Captain, my G, bro. GG's. I mean, I've been glazing you guys since the start of the stream. Obviously, when you had that third match losses, like everyone just started putting on fire onto me. So thank you, much respect, Captain. And obviously, one of the panelists said something about a Grok and why a Grok. And I've even played a Grok with him, and that is thanks to you. Who actually circuit in the chat and just providing everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us not take a lot of your time, but Con deserves a glaze. Saint Dynasty deserves this moment. So, GG's well played. And once again, Con, big shout out, bro. Thank you for designing our website, putting our website out there. Bro, the thing that you do in this community is massive. And, bro, just bow down, bro. Much respect.
Thank you. So, no problem at all.
GG's, man.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
So if anybody hasn't seen that...
Wait. Actually, before we lose him... Sorry to interrupt. Can you confirm that your MVP should have actually gone to Valir?
This guy.
To Tokuroshi.
No. You know what? I'd say it's like split between who's this? I really think this match it was really Toko, Chad, and Envy who really cooked.
Thank you. I'll take it. That's a win for me.
Yeah.
Bro, Chad on that Valentina, like, yo, bro, it's the better Sora.
Yeah. It was really good counter engage. Really good.
All right, Con, I will climb in your DMs. We will chat. Ladies and gentlemen, Saint Dynasty going undefeated in Cupid's Clash, being your grand final champions. And I think okay, I'm probably going to receive hate for this, but I think Saint Dynasty poked some holes in Evil Inc.'s match, especially tonight. I mean, Evil Inc. went undefeated in the provincial matches this weekend. So Evil Inc. just going up into this grand finals had a lot of hype, had a lot of steam behind them. So in any case, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for your support. Stay tuned. We've got the blacklist up and coming, so the clip will play. We will get everything out and the rules and regulations and what. But just keep an eye out on the website, and you will see everything being built there. I'm going to say this: it's not going to be in March. We've got a lot of charity events that we're running in March for the PUBG scene. And we've also got Ground Zero up and running for March. But stay tuned for April. We love you all. Thank you for your continuous support. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And peace